Hello, everyone. Welcome. How you guys been today? We just thought we'd come in and do a little live feed, just goofing around. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Dinner. What's for dinner tonight? What are we having?
Barbecue.
Barbecue? Paris?
Barbecue,
Yes,
Paris?
barbecue.
I don't like that. What? Isao?
No, barbecue. Pork.
Pork.
Who's making it?
She ordered.
Jan. It's Yan.
Kagapon pala ga, kinuha.
Barbecue pork. Hello, John Drake. How are you? Welcome.
Ewan ko, ba't
Look, I'm
sarap
looking up
din
your
sa-
killy killy.
Ipagbisan mo kaya kay nani.
Charm. I got her to move, didn't I? She moved right out of my way. Left me the whole couch to myself. Wow. Hello, hello. John says, hello, MJ. MJ, John Drake said, hello. MJ's he's playing with his cousins over there. Go ahead, sit down, Charm. I took your seat. I grabbed Charm's seat now. I'm good. How are you? We got a Federal Reserve meeting today. Markets could have some volatility up or down. Something's going on. I don't know if we're getting played, if Iran's playing us, or if they're really going to come through on the deal this time, or if they're going to come through on the deal just to looking for time to cease fire, rebuild again. They just got the hell bombed out of them. So automatically they're crying they want us to stop bombing them. And then you stop bombing them, they go back to shooting drones at ships. What the hell's wrong with these idiots? He needs to bomb them into oblivion. Be done with it. Yes, we are in Cavite. Thank you, Oz. How are you? Right now we're in Cavite, but we don't live here. We're leaving on Friday, heading back to Lucena. Right now we're just visiting Charm's sister, the one who's sitting over here, dark hair back there talking to us. We're visiting her. She's working. The ladies are making all these little doodads here that she sells. Yeah, John, I think the market is going to respond positively. That's what I think, because ships are coming out of that strait like crazy right now. So I think the market's going to respond positive, but skeptical, you know. And then after that, I think that things are going to just start dropping like flies, because even the solar panels here and the China batteries, the Dynas batteries that I use, I'm watching them now because the price jumped up. I looked at one yesterday for an example. The price for a 51.2 volt, 314 amp hour battery was 141,000 pesos on Shopee. But IAN Solar, who I bought my batteries from before, is listing the exact same battery at 111,000 pesos. 3 weeks ago, when we had that little ceasefire, whenever the ceasefire started, the price was at 105,000. Then the bombing started again, jumped up to 111,000. They're boom, up 6,000 pesos every time there's a little something going on. So I told the lady at the IAN Solar, I said, you know what? I'm just going to wait. You guys are going to drop your price soon. You're going to be down at 100,000. When you do, then I'll consider buying a battery from you. You know it, and I know it. The price is fluctuating right now based on what's happening in the world. You guys don't know what price to put. And I said, when you're done shifting your prices, then I will buy a battery. Unless I find one in Manila first. So if Charm and I find one here first, we might just buy it and carry it home with us. And not even deal with the solar people in Masbate. The new Fed Governor Walsh is going to be hawkish and big new market down. So I have opposing. So we have opposing views. Well, I just want to wait and see what happens. I hope it's positive for the whole world, but we don't even know if it's over or not, do we? Look up Superbox XS6. We bought one. We got over 2,000 channel hookups right to the internet for your TV. Wow, very cool, John. Superbox. All right. Hog Cranker. We don't talk religion in my chat, bro. I'll leave your chat there because we love Jesus, we love God, but we don't talk religion in my channel. Okay, we don't dive into any channel talks. It's going to be controversial in any way, shape, or form, because we have a lot of people from a lot of different cultures and a lot of different religions in our chat. So we just leave that out of the question. We don't even get there. Don't go there, son. John Drake says Superbox S6 costs $250 on eBay. Nice. God bless you, Hot Cranker. You have a great day as well. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Come back anytime. That's just one of our things on this channel is we don't want to dive into politics. We don't want to dive into, and it doesn't matter what country, whether it be USA or Philippines where we're at, we don't get into politics because there's just too much controversy going on in the chat, and it's just going to get us banned by YouTube, you know, for infighting and stuff like that. So no need for any of that. But anyway, we love you. Doesn't matter. So, Boston Bill, good morning. How are you, sir? Welcome, welcome. We been pretty busy today. I did get one thing accomplished. I got one thing accomplished and one thing pissed off me today. Okay. So we went and got the rear backup light, driver's side is fixed on the vehicle. It turned out that the wiring for the backup lights is series. Okay, it's wired in series, not parallel. So when something happens, it can happen to one bulb but not both. So the driver's side failed because the fuse blew, and that was the one that was the side that was reacting to it, not the other bulb on the passenger side. So anyway, fuse is fixed, bulb is working. Guy charged me 1,000 pesos to find it, the problem, and fix it. But he fixed it. It's done. Then I was trying to order the electric seat switch, the one that makes it go up and down, and the one that relaxes the seat. It's all electric on the driver's seat. I wish it wasn't. I'd like to just put standard seats in there, you know, so you can recline them with a button, you know, or a knob, instead of electric crap, because the electric failed. The switch failed, so now I have no control over my seat. And my seat back, if you touch the button to recline, it tries to go down. Pretty soon, if I kept touching it, it would go, meow, and my seat would be back like this. I couldn't even sit. I'd be sitting with no back against me. So I quit touching it. It's leaning back a little bit, but I quit touching it. So now I'm trying to locate a new switch for it. But that is the most difficult switch to find in the Philippines. I found one today. I think it's the right one. And we sent a message to the guy to make sure it's the right part number, to verify it's the right part number. Because sometimes they try to fish something off to you from an older model vehicle that doesn't quite work with yours. And I saw a switch for an older model vehicle, but I think the plug pins are different. I don't want to have him send me that and have to send it back and forth using Lala Move here in the Philippines, or Move It. I don't want to do that. I want it to be right the first time. Show me the part number on the part you're trying to sell me. Verify it's the part number that I need, and then I'll buy it from you. Now, I'm not going to play this shipping back and forth game with clowns. Okay, you either have the part or you don't. So show me you have the part, I'll buy it. I was going through a guy on Messenger today. I said, ask the shop, the Mitsubishi, genuine Mitsubishi part shop, ask them if they can please send you a picture of the part so we can verify it's the right part. And he came back and says, they won't send a picture of the part, sir. Really weird. Why won't you send me a picture of the part? You want me to buy the part, or you don't want me to buy the part? I'm not going to buy a part. You don't send me the picture so I can verify it's the right part. So anyway, that's what I'm up against right now. Is getting the switches for the front electric seat. If I can't get it, I'm going to take the seat apart, and I'm going to take off the gear mechanism, and I'm going to move the seat back up to my comfortable position, and I'm going to put the device back together so that it's in the right position. I just won't touch it. I can't find the right switch parts. So anyway, I got the part number, but I don't have a way to buy it. Shitan Sharma, how are you, son? Welcome from India. Where in India are you from? Where are you from in India? Can someone vet Shitan for me? You're from India. Where in India? India is a huge country. Oh, you're from Delhi. Well, welcome. Welcome to my chat. Thank you. We're here in the Philippines, and I'm from the USA. I live in the Philippines, but I also do business all around Asia. And speaking Hindi? No, I don't speak Hindi. Sorry. I really don't. No, I used to know, what was the word I knew? I only knew one word in Hindi, and I forgot what it was now. It's so long since I used that word. But I had one friend I was following from India, a cook. She was cooking on YouTube. Good day to you, Rebecca. Thank you for coming in. But Shaitan, I'm looking for a distributor to sell products for me over there in India from a company called Clearwater Enviro Technologies. And I would be the wholesaler, the liaison. I would be the go-between between India. I live in the Philippines, and the product would be coming out of the USA. Okay? It's a USA product for swimming pools. But I need to find a good distributor who's interested in selling products for swimming pools in lieu of chlorine. So I'm looking for a distributor both in Bangladesh and in India. India is a very beautiful country. I 100% agree with that. I am going to come visit it. Not sure if I'm going to visit Delhi because I think I want to go more on the out in the country, not in the city. I don't think I'm going to like the city. I really don't. I hate cities in the Philippines, so I don't think I'm going to like Delhi in the city. I want the province area. I want to visit and enjoy the culture of the country without the traffic and the smog and all the scamming and all the stuff going on. I just want to visit the real India, old time culture. Oh, he took his message back. Okay, who's messaging me? Hold on, guys. My nephew from the USA was sending me a message. You come India, I come USA. I'm in the Philippines right now. Hello, Dr. Red Taco. Thank you. Can you vet Shatan Sharma, please, Doctor? Hook said, John, hello, how are you? I would love to come to the Philippines, or to India. My name is Michael White, like the color, White. Michael White. That is my real name. What is your real name? Shatan? Is that Shatan, how I pronounce it? You come Delhi, I go USA. I come USA. I don't want to go to Delhi. I want to go in the countryside. I don't want to go to the city. I don't want to go to the USA. I don't like the USA. I like the Philippines. I love the Philippines. All right. Nightbot. Don's laughing. It's number one. He's laughing. So, yeah, I don't. I want to go to India, but I'm not sure yet what city I will go to. In India? You're 16. Ah, okay. This is an adult channel, Shatan. So we have to keep our chat at adult level. So I won't kick you out of the chat. You're welcome to chat with us. I'll let my daughters come in and chat also. But just keep the chat clean. It's appreciated. Don't tell anybody else your age in my chat. I won't boot you out. Because this is an adult channel. It's not made for kids, but you're 16, you're almost a man, so no need to tell us your age anymore. Thank you. Now we know. Thank you, Dr. Red. So anyway, I didn't even look at the backup lights after the guy told me he was done with them, but he said they're working. That's good. Anyway, tomorrow I need two things done. I got to find the switch for my seat, electric seat, on the driver's side. And then the second thing I want to do is I want to find somebody who can check the camera, set the camera settings. I have a camera, a fisheye camera, but I want somebody to check the camera settings and sell me the right camera for my system and hook it up and do the settings on it so I can see the backup. I'm tired of not knowing what's right behind me when I'm backing up. I like the camera right at the license plate so I can see right behind me, because we have issues with bikes here. A lot of motorcycles, they like to park right on behind you, and you'll hop in your vehicle, you'll be doing something in your vehicle, and you would look before you go. You look, there's 3 feet of space or 4 feet of space, and by the time you get ready to back up, somebody's already whipped in behind you. So until you're right there ready to back up, you always need to keep hopping out and make sure no one's behind you. You know, otherwise you're going to knock a bike over. You're going to end up buying somebody's bike. And I don't want to do that ever. I'd rather have my camera system working. It's not factory, it's aftermarket. It's made for a Mitsubishi Strata Athlete. It's a 10-inch Android head unit. It had I think a 7-inch Android head unit. We removed that, we put in a 10-inch. It's a bigger unit. But the camera was the same. They used the same exact camera. So all he did is took the head unit off, plugged in all the parts, and then put the head unit on and set it up. But the problem is that the camera broke after that. The whole camera separated, and the end of it, the lens broke off, and the wires shorted. I think that's what killed the fuse on the reverse backup light. That's what blew the fuse. And I didn't see the little light symbol for reverse light. I didn't see it on the fuse box. I was looking at something else, some tail light or something. I didn't see the backup light fuse, 7.5 amp fuse. And the guy looked today and he said, "Oh, there it is." He checked it, the fuse was blown. He charged me 1,000 pesos because he had taken apart the light, checked the wiring harness, checked everything, determined it was a series circuit, and then he found the fuse blown. He charged me 1,000 pesos for his work. All right, so is rock legal in the Netherlands? I have no clue, Tristain. I have no idea. Drugs are illegal and dangerous. Possession has severe penalties here. Yeah, you're asking, is it legal in the Netherlands? I've never been to the Netherlands. I have no clue. But in the Philippines, not legal here, bro. We don't do drugs here, period. I've never done drugs in the Philippines. I have no intention of ever doing drugs in the Philippines. I'm not a dope addict. The only thing I do is beer. Beer or alcohol. I don't do any kind of drugs whatsoever. So anything doing with drugs, you're asking the wrong channel. I don't know. No clue. They're highly illegal in the Philippines. So if you like doing drugs, don't come here, because you'll get busted real quick. First time you try to buy them, you'll probably end up in jail, in prison. And prison sentence for drugs here is life. So you want to get thrown in jail for life? It ain't worth it, is it? Is it worth that? Just to have a little rock or whatever you're doing, smoke or whatever? Nah, it's not using. Not good. But anyway, yeah, Netherlands, I have no clue. Where are you from, Tristain? You're asking about the Netherlands. Where are you from? Montauk says they lock you up even for weed. Yes, they do. Weed is illegal in the Philippines. So is any kind of drug. If it's not a prescription drug, don't get caught with it. If it's not prescribed to you, don't get caught with it. If you're asked and it's a prescription drug and you don't have a prescription, you bought it off the street from someone, if you get caught, it's a drug, guys. Okay? It's not yours. It's illegal. No drugs, just a cold red horse. That's right. Cold red horse, San Mig apple, or a mule. I'll settle for any three of those three, but not for another 17 days. It don't sound like no fun over there. Well, Montauk, if fun is drugs, then no, it's no fun over here. Don't come. No need to come here if you do drugs, because people here, most people don't do drugs. There are people who do drugs, don't get me wrong. You remember the big fiasco when the last president was in power here. You know how many people died because of drugs? A lot. What, 7,000, 6,000, 7,000 people dead because of shabu? Or shabu and weed? Don't do drugs in the Philippines. It's very simple. Keep it straight. If you want to do drugs, you want to do marijuana, go to Thailand. Take a plane ticket, fly to Thailand, walk down the street, find the nearest marijuana house, walk in, buy a couple joints, whatever you want. Go to your hotel room, smoke it, you know, or stay there in their building and smoke it, whatever you want to do. I've seen them. I haven't smoked it there, but I've seen it. I've been to Thailand. We spent 2 weeks there. Weed is not a drug. Well, in the Philippines, weed is a drug. Weed is an illegal substance. Okay? You didn't want to call it a drug? Okay. But it's an illegal substance in the Philippines. If you possess an illegal substance in the Philippines, you will go to jail if you're caught. Yep, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Yes, Montauk, I live in the Philippines. I've been here since 2011. So I have a little bit of knowledge about the Philippines and what's good and what's bad. I've been here 15 years already. Yep. Philippines is very fun. There is no need to do weed and drugs over here. Absolutely no need. It's so much fun, so much to do over here. You're never bored. All you can do is get outside and you're never bored. There's a lot to do. Travel around. You got a lot of islands you can visit. There's so much you can do. We're over here. We're visiting our relative here. She's right here. She's cleaning right now or something, straightening something up. And she's been working and making all these things all day to make money. What's that?
Mama not gave me my phone to me.
She don't give you her phone because she don't want you. She wants you off the phone for a while. This is my little boy. He's 5 years old. So anyway, Philippines are fun. No need for drugs. That's right.
My tablet is low bad.
I know. Charge it.
It's 1% now.
Charge it, son. Charge it. Bring it here. Plug it into my charger. Okay. Is it cheap to live? Yes, Montauk. It's fairly cheap to live here. That's why a lot of people move here. Say, for example, the house I just bought next door, right next door here. The house I bought is only 1.7 million pesos. Divide 1.7 by 61, and you'll know what I paid for that house.
Here.
$28,000, and I got a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. Here, and go bug someone else now. Thank you, son. He does it every time I'm on a live feed. You can't plug it in? Can't get it? Give me this.
Look.
You give me. Here.
Oh, the sway is like that.
Okay. Now, don't touch it. Here, you know what? Let's off it. Power off.
Oh, I'm going to play it a little bit.
No, you cannot. It's dead bat. Hold on. Let's turn the power off real quick for him. Where's your power? Top? Let me turn the power off on his. This is a tablet we just bought him yesterday. It's a Honor Android tablet, like a 12-inch tablet. Anyway, we bought him this one, and we bought this case. It's a soft case. It can bounce it off the floor, and it won't hurt the tablet. So it's nice. He won't break it. We bought a tablet for our daughter Ella and our daughter Micah, and then my son kept saying he wanted a tablet. He wants something bigger than the phone, and so we bought him a tablet too.
When I'm bigger, I want to be a basketball player.
Oh, you do? Well, you better practice then. In all of Asia, weed is illegal and severely penalized, except for Thailand. That's right. What are you doing in the Philippines? Couldn't you do anything in America? You know, Zakowitz, I spent 51 years in the USA. Okay. 3 wives, 20 years U.S. Navy submarine service. I worked every day of my life from the time I was 8 years old until I was 51. Okay? I was the kid that used to grab the gasoline milk jug, go fill it up or half fill it up and push the lawnmower to your house and mow your yards. Okay? I was the one that would go down to the Dodge car dealership and pick up cigarette butts that all the salesmen threw in the flower beds for 25 cents from each salesman. I was the guy that would wash cars at 9 years old for $1 a car at the same Dodge car dealership. Okay? I worked all my life. When I got to 51 years of age, I met a girl online. I thought she was from Palm Springs. Turns out she was from the Philippines. She said, well, let's go to the Philippines. We can retire and live the good life. I had a military pension. That was enough for the Philippines. I said, okay, let's go. I sold everything, gave everything away, sold it, packed up, boom, moved the hell out of the USA. That was November 2011. Okay. I got over here. I was here less than a year with her total. I went back to USA one time in July of 2012. And then in October of 2012, 11 months after I'd met her, I broke up with her. Or 11 months since I came here with her. I broke up with her for good. It was our second breakup. She was no good. Okay. Then I met a wonderful woman named Charm. Okay. Charm and I met. Wow. She fell in love with me. I fell in love with her. It's like, let's get married. Why not? It was like, this is quick, but we wanted to be with each other. We both agreed to it. So we were only together less than 2 months and we got married. And we've been married now for 14 years. We have 3 wonderful children. We have a beautiful life over here. Okay. I have business. I built a business, Zakowitz, over here. Something that everyone will tell you is near impossible to do. Okay. The business I built, I started out in the Philippines. You know how many countries I'm in right now? You want me to name them to you? I'm a wholesaler now for the manufacturers. Okay. I control Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Bangladesh, Taiwan, Thailand, and I'm trying to get in India now. Okay. My buddy wants to do India and Malaysia. My distributor in Thailand wants to do Vietnam and India. They both want to do India. It's a huge country. So I built an international business, not just Philippine business. I built an international business. All right. And my business is extremely successful. Okay. I can show you invoices. I got stacks of invoices for sales. Since 2014, I started my first company here. 2016, I opened a corporation. 2018, I started a new company and incorporated my first sole proprietor company into it. So, Essential Efficiency Enterprise, e2e.com.ph is my website. That company was built, started in 2014. I really built it strong in 2018, changed the name and started building it much stronger. And so from 2018 until now, even right through the COVID era, I've been busy. Nothing slowed down. Slowed down in the Philippines a little bit, but every month, I'm getting orders from Philippines and Thailand. Steady. Occasionally, I'll get San Salvador, I'll get Singapore, I'll get Malaysia, Bangladesh. I'll get one order a year or something. But my business was built in the Philippines and expanded primarily to Thailand. That's where I focus. So I did the impossible. Anything's possible in the Philippines. I didn't come here because I'm some loser, okay, who is a pedophile or some other stupid thing that people always throw at me. They call me all kinds of names because I'm successful now in the Philippines. Okay. I own 8 properties. I just bought one yesterday. Tuesday, I bought a new property in the Philippines with my wife. No, you can't own land, guys. You guys can argue that all day long. I don't give a damn what people say about it. I have a happy relationship with my beautiful wife and my 3 children, and everything I buy or invest in is for them. I'm going to die one day, and my family's going to be well cared for. That's why I do what I do, okay? So that's why I'm in the Philippines. I did many things in the USA, all right? Many, many things. And I served my country proudly for 20 years, okay? U.S. Navy submarines. I was on submarines, 3 submarines. Kiri, thank you. John Drake, me too, Mike. Worked at 14, delivering papers with 4 foot of snow at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yep. Jeff said, are you planning the trip back yet? We're planning for Friday, Jeff. We're going to head back, I think, Friday. The ferry only travels Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if we don't come Friday, then we won't be home till Tuesday next week because the next ferry run is on Monday. So I think Charm and I, right now, our plan is to leave here Friday, head to Lucena. I'm trying, though. I want to get this electric seat on my Mitsubishi truck fixed. I mean, it's a 2024, and the seat buttons quit working on the driver's seat. So I want to get that fixed, and then I want to fix the Android camera on my backup unit so I can see behind me. Those two items, I'm hoping to get both done tomorrow. I'm going to try really hard. But I contact Mitsubishi. They don't have the part I need. There's one shop we contacted in Banawi, Quezon City, and now I have 2 other shops I went and looked up on Google. So I'm going to contact all 3 tomorrow with the part number, see who's got it. If anyone's got it, I buy it. If they don't have it, well, I'm just SOL. For now, I'll have to order it. I saw there's 5 units on eBay, so I may have to see if I can order it from eBay or Amazon or whatever. I'll find the part. But right now, I got to do that. I got to just plan for Friday. John says, I was baling hay making $2 an hour in 1974. My first job that I started at a gas station was 1975. I was making $1.93 an hour. And the minimum wage was $2.30 an hour. But the guy was only paying us $1.95 an hour when we started. So for about 6 months, this guy was only paying us $1.95 an hour. And someone found out. Somebody caught on to what was going on. And then he had to back pay us the money from $1.95 to $2.30. It's only 35 cents an hour. But we had a lot of hours.
Papa, Tita Ganda said we pay 1,000 and he go with us.
We pay her 1,000 pesos.
Yes, and
She'll go with us. What would
go
she do there?
home.
What would she do there? She's got a business. Who's going to make all these? Huh? You see all these toys she made today? Look at all these. She's been cranking it today, guys. This table was full yesterday, okay? She boxed them all up, and they went out the door today. This is everything they made today. All of these little doodads are this is for first birthday, baby christening, okay? That's what that's for. Then she has another one here. This is a different customer. First birthday, baby christening. Or first birthday.
You are Tita Ganda.
No, what'd you say, Gandhi? You want to go home with us? I know you can't. You got too much work. Okay, then she made these. She's working on these still. This is another christening, birthday and christening for June 21st. So she's got to get these out the door. She's been busy. She makes all these stickers. Okay, they print all the stickers. They put everything together.
I'm teasing MJ.
She makes all these little round stickers and these for them. And she puts it all together. That's a little hand towel wrapped up like a donut with little gold beads she glues on. And she puts them in little plastic bags like this. Plastic bag with a ribbon on it. And she staples it and burns the ends to make it nice and clean. They work on these. They crank these suckers out, her and the lady next door. They crank them out, I'll tell you. But
I know this now.
what do you know? Okay, be careful. Don't hit her stuff, okay? Anyway. What you got there? Okay. Okay, put it right there. I'll eat it in 2 seconds here. That's good. Thank you. I want to walk outside real quick. I'll show you guys where I'm at in Cavite. We're in a subdivision called Mikara Estates subdivision. And the reason we came here from Masbate Island where we live is because we wanted to buy this house here. Okay, this is the house we just purchased. Now, let me clean my camera. How's that? Oh, much better. Okay, we purchased this house. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, up and down, garage, all tiled. Everything in the house, garage, everything's tiled. Okay, so we purchased this place Tuesday. We bought that house. And then a year ago, at the end of the block down here, I'll just walk down there since I'm just feel like I need to get out of the house for a minute. That couch is hurting my back. I'll walk down here. We'll take a look. I bought another house down here. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It doesn't have the home extension on it like that one has an extension in the front. These don't have extension either. Okay, these are 3-bedroom, 2-bath. These are all in fact. I don't need nothing. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's okay. Only looking. Anyway, This is the house we purchased a year ago for 1.68 million. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and we have a renter in here. That's why I'm not going to bother them. They're relatives of ours. And then this is my truck right here, my Mitsubishi Strada Athlete. This is a truck we drove over here from Masbate. The one you guys always see us in Masbate. We're going to load this one up because I have a refrigerator inside the garage. I have a refrigerator, a chiller in there for drinks. We're going to take that back, and then I have a bunch of solar street lights, brand new 6 boxes full, 30 solar street lights that I need to carry back in the truck. That's the reason we brought the truck this time. I need to carry back in the truck. That's the reason we brought the truck this time. So I don't have to pay for a home I bought, guys. So I felt good to hear that you work very hard for your love and for your family. Thank you. You know, that's what any man should do. That's how I feel, is that any man should be able to work hard to support his family. I have 3 wonderful children. Here's my wife right here. She's been with me since 2012, November 2012. November 18th is when I met this young lady. She's not young anymore. She's like me. We're both old. She's 43. I'm 65. Wow, barbecue. Nice. Where's the tops of this? Did you get them in a bag for me to take home? The tops?
I think at the end, keep it.
Okay, good. That pineapple's really sweet. That's delicious.
No, it's sweet, but
Really delicious.
I only eat few because of my acid.
Oh, you know this? I have 7 pineapples on my pineapple plants at home. I grow my own pineapple too. I have 7 pineapples there, and then I have a whole bunch of pineapples that'll produce next year. They produce every 2 years. So I'll have pineapples this year and next year. Going good. Anyway, we're just here visiting. We're going to head back pretty soon, but I wanted to go live with you guys again. John Drake, I'll tell you what, the dinner that was made for me after bailing hail a day was pretty much my pay for the day. Yeah, it's me too. I didn't make a lot of money, John. When I was young, but you know what I did? I started saving my money when I was 8 years old. I started. When I was 9 years old, I had saved $28. I had it in a can at home, $28 from all different odd jobs, plus working at the car wash or at the suburban Dodge dealership in Renton, Washington, down near the airport road. That's where I was working. That's where I got my first job as a kid. They hired me to pick up cigarette butts, and then I graduated from that to washing cars for $1 a car. That was my first official job, you know, and they just paid me cash. The guys all pitched in and paid me every day when I was there. So it worked out for me because I started saving money. I'd only wash a couple cars a day. I'm just a little kid. I'd maybe wash 2 cars or 3 cars or 1 car, you know, like that. But I kept putting my money away. And one day the manager came to me because he knew I was walking every day to and from my house, which you had to climb 2 sets of hills to get to where I lived from the dealership. Pretty steep, you know. So he said, "We want to buy you a bicycle." He said, "How much money do you have saved?" I said, "I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll go home and count it." I went home, got my can. My mom had it. Got the can. We counted up the money. I had $28 and a little bit of change in there. So I went down. I told him, I said, "I have about $28 there." He said, "Okay, we're going to bring your can, bring your $28. We're going to go down to Firestone, and we're going to buy you a new bicycle." 9 years old. I got a 3-speed bicycle, which was geared good enough. My legs were strong enough. At 9, I was pedaling up them hills as far as I could, and then I'd push it the rest of the way until I got the flat ground again. But I used to ride my own bike to work every day. Yep, my own bike at 9. Bought from help from them, but it was $56. That was back in '69. It was $56 for that 3-speed 20-inch bicycle with the sissy bar on the back, the banana seat, 3-speed shifter on the middle bar, and brakes, rear brake and hand brake. Really cool little bike. And boy, I was proud of that bike. But anyway, you know, when you work hard, you earn things. It all pays off. And like here, I work hard here. People see me, they go, oh, he's always sitting around. He's always chatting on his YouTube channel. I work hard here also. There's times for break, there's times for work. And so when you guys see me, that's my break time. Otherwise, I'm busy with other something else going on. I'm always busy on something. Relax, my brother. Life is like a vapor here today and gone tomorrow. Yep, that's why I'm enjoying my life 100% in the Philippines. I am. Back in the day when silver piece dollars were in the cash register, I remember like yesterday. Yep. Yep, John, we grew up back in the same era. That's when buffalo head nickels were popular. I used to have a whole bunch of them too. Can't even find them anymore, I don't think. But you know what's in my wallet? Still to this day? I have 2 bills in my wallet from the US. I have a $2 bill and a $1 bill. That's what's in my wallet right now. There ain't no pesos in there, but I got those 2 bills in my wallet right now. Even here, I still got them. Yep. Pinay, hello, good evening, Pinay. How are you? Hello, sir, DRT, how are you? Welcome. Hello, hello, guys. Yep. Subscribe your channel, looks interesting, yes. Oh, hello there, Sir John, thank you very much. I sub you back, sir. All right, awesome. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of the way I grew up, guys, is work hard, play hard, you know, earn a little money, put it away, buy things on a rainy day, right? I think Charm put my bag somewhere. Where'd you put my bag, hon? Upstairs?
Yes.
On the step? Yeah. Anyway, it's a wonderful, wonderful life in the Philippines, guys. It really is. This is the life. You can relax here and do nothing. But if you're going to come here, have income. Don't come here broke. You know, don't do that. Always make sure you have some form of income before you come, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble here. You can't make it with no income. And I actually proved that a little wrong, but I had a very supportive wife. I met Charm. She was very, very supportive, and she's the one that was actually supporting me at the beginning of our relationship. Hold on, guys. Look at this, huh? $2 bill, $1 bill. They're still legal. You can take these to the bank and put them in the bank in the U.S. or the Metro Bank here. I can put these, deposit these into the bank, and they'll take them. Yeah, they will take those. But anyway, this is what I carry in my wallet. That's the only USA bills I have. I've had them in there for years and years. They stay right there in my wallet. I hardly ever tell anyone about them either. What, son?
Where's my money?
Where's your money? I don't know. I don't have your bag. You're supposed to track your bag, son. I take care of my bag. You track your bag. All right. Yeah, I had my first bike story. I sure did, Jimmy John. How are you? My first job at 13, dishwasher at a local Chinese restaurant, $125 an hour, 1976. Boy, they were ripping you off. The minimum wage back in 76 was $2.35 an hour. Or $2.35 an hour. Same as it was for me. After 1 week, I go to Sears, Free Spirit 10-speed, baby. I thought I was the shit. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Back to listening mode. All right. That's 181.31 Philippine pesos. Yep, I'm not a vagrant, am I? As long as you got money in your wallet, you're not a vagrant, you know? And Charm folds up like good luck money and puts in my wallet like 50 pesos. You know, I got that somewhere in my wallet too. There's back in one of the little side pockets are some eucalyptus leaves and a 50 peso bill. Brand new bill. She folded it, tucked it in my wallet. Charm takes care of me, guys. She's really, really good at doing that. Yep. When she first met me, I only had $200 to my name. My bank account was empty. My business account was empty. My first girlfriend stole it all when I met Charm. And Charm supported me until I got money again. Packed up all our stuff in December out of my spa in Parañaque, Philippines, and we moved to Masbate Island, and Charm paid for it all. She paid for the bus, the whole trip, all my boxes, all the seats we took up, the motorcycle we put in the bus, everything was in that bus. And it went over to Masbate City, where, Din Din, Charm's brother, his wife's dad had a truck there where he was driving for his boss, an old 4x4 truck. And he loaded all my stuff in it, and about 20 of us hopped back inside that truck, all her relatives and me, and we rode from Masbate City to San Antonio in Balud, where we lived, to San Antonio. Then we all took the stuff off the truck, put it into Charm's father's boat, and he carried it by boat over to his house. And then Charm and I were living in her grandmother's house together, and we got married January 10th. Yep, January 10th we got married. Filipino mayor wedding, civil wedding. And then March 10th we went to the church and wed in the church. I had to get baptized because I wasn't Catholic when I moved here. I had to get baptized Catholic or I couldn't marry her in the church. So she's definitely my lucky charm. Yeah, she's a good woman. You guys will find your lucky charm one day. You guys will find your good woman. There's Kay Cherie. That's a good woman right there, guys. You guys, if you're looking for a good woman, Kay Cherie would be a good catch. She got a boyfriend right now, but she can tell you her story. Maybe she'd still be a great catch. All right. So, hello, Kay Cherie. How are you? Welcome. Anyway, guys, Charm made me something here. Made me a hamburger here from McDonald's. Oh, it's a McDo burger. She did something to it. Oh, she added. What'd you add in there? Barbecue? She added pork barbecue from the grill that they bought on the sticks, a skewer pork barbecue. She added it to my lame ass hamburger from McDonald's that has nothing on it. It's supposed to be a cheeseburger. I thought we bought all cheeseburgers, Charm. There's no cheese on here. Where'd that come from? I thought we only bought cheeseburgers. Oh, from his Happy Meal. Look at this. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Look, Charm.
Yeah.
There's French fries too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Look at that, guys. Yum, yum. Oh, yo, funny Mike. Yeah, it's a McCharm burger. I gotta get water. Those fries are dry. Wow. Yeah, I brought my own coffee cup with me. Hold on, guys. This is what I'm going to show you in a minute. I'll show you what you're likely to find in any household in the Philippines this time of year. There you go. Mangoes are in season. Mangoes, that's cashews, guys. That's what the cashew seed comes from, the kasoy plant. These avocado seeds I'm going to take home and plant them. And that's apple. And that red thing, that's apple. Is that apple? Fresh pineapple. These are the skewered pork. This is isao, which is the chicken intestine, the little curly ones. And the other one is pork. And that other one is a chicken foot. This one, guys, you like chicken feet? That's chicken feet. Barbecue chicken feet. Only in the Philippines. This is the chicken intestine, isao. Okay. And this one is barbecue pork. And then they give you a bag of vinegar, spicy vinegar, with it when you buy it. So that's what's for dinner, guys. I'm going to eat this burger out here. And these fries, I just have to See this young lady right here next to me? Zai. She's limping. The reason she's limping is because she had her foot stuck out of the electric cart the other day. She put her foot out and was trying to pretend like she was pushing the electric cart, and she fell out while the cart was moving, while the electric car was moving. She actually fell out of the car and scraped her ankle, knocked out a chunk of skin in her ankle, and then got a big boo-boo bump on her forehead, which has gone down already. But yeah, she won't ever do that again, I guarantee you. Her and MJ were clowning together in the electric cart that Charlotte had bought, a brand new electric cart, and they were clowning in it, and she fell out. Yeah, John, I'll take the cheeseburger over that too. Cheeseburger in Paradise. Paradise is the Philippines, right? Yeah, she has a swollen ankle, okay, Sheree. I'm good from the animal bite, guys. The final scab today came off. Up here, scab is gone. The back one, I think, is almost gone. Healing up. My leg feels good. I don't feel like I got bit anymore, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'll pass on the Manic feet, just saying. Matt, I don't eat a lot of Jollibee. It's one of the restaurants that they have in Masbate City. They have 2 Jollibees. But yeah, we do eat. I like the chicken in Jollibee. That's good. And the mushroom burger steak I like. But the mushroom burger steak is just a hamburger patty with mushroom gravy and mushrooms on it over a bed of rice. All right. You'll pass on the manok. It's 1 star is spelled M-A-N-O-K. Manok. Manok. All right. Smell a burger. I'm sure that's a song name somewhere. Hello, 1 star. Welcome. So, Kay Cherie is still single, guys. She's available. All right. Very good. Anyway, I want to check this sandwich Charm made. Took an old hamburger and stuck some barbecue in it. Not bad. Tastes almost like a Whopper. You know, can you grill a Whopper? And the sauce, the barbecue sauce on the grilled pork. Pretty good. You can see it in there. That grilled pork with hamburger meat.
Go.
Mm. Almost got into it with an asshole neighbor here today. I was parking my truck right here on the road in front of the house across the street, but on the road. Most places here do not have a big enough garage, especially not if you own a big truck. There's no place to garage your truck. So everybody parks on the road. When you park on the road, you all park your vehicles on one side. So the other side is for driving back and forth. Cars going either way, right? To give everybody room to move back and forth. So I parked on the right side of the road. On the road. The guy owns the property. You own your property here. You don't own the road. You own from the wall of your house. That's your borderline. That's what you own. You don't own the frickin' street. So this asshole comes out here. Security shows up. 2 motorcycle security guards show up. This asshole comes up on his bike to me and says, "You need to move your truck now. This is my house. You cannot park next to my house. Move your truck now, sir." I said, "I'll move it in a minute. Chill out."
Pero hindi siya, wala pa siya din dati. Kaya may asawa.
Security guard was there.
Hindi niya nakatira dati.
I finished what I was doing. I had the electric motor taken apart on the driver's side seat. Had the door open. I was working on the electric motor. So I finished what I was doing, put it back together. I started my truck up and I moved it down to my other house down there. And then when I walked back up, I went over to the security guard and said, "Since when does this guy own the road?" He's just looking at me like he knows and I know this asshole don't own the road, you know? I said, "I moved my truck to keep the peace. But this guy is yelling at me. I better knock off his crap because he doesn't own the road here." He's just an asshole. And the security guard's agreeing with me. But they had to make a report because the guy called the security to talk about the truck parked next to his house. So then I moved my truck. Then somebody grabbed Gandhi's motorcycle, which is parked on that side too. It's just a blank on the street, guys. It's not even, it's nobody's, okay? It's certainly not this fucking asshole that lives here in his house, okay? He only owns a motorcycle, okay? This is his motorcycle right here. That's all he owns. He don't even own a fucking car. The street is right here, okay? You see how people park? The guy's parked on the street, okay? Nobody else is parked on this whole street right here. Why? Not there especially, because this asshole says he owns the street too. So nobody wants to argue with the guy. Him and his sister are fucking schizophrenic fucking losers, you know? Nobody wants to argue with the guy. But anyway, he does not own that fucking street. He'll never own that street. And if somebody wants to legally park there, he can call security all he wants. And basically, security will tell him to pack it. If you don't want to move it, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can park anything you want there on the street. Anybody can. He does not own the road. But I just want to keep peace. I'm only going to be here till Friday. So I moved my truck. You know, not afraid of the guy. I'll face up to him any day of the week. But just to keep peace in a neighborhood I don't really live in. And I told the security guard, I said, I drive a truck. I own the house right there. I own the house down there. I said, I belong in this subdivision just as much as this guy does. So I own 2 houses in this subdivision, and he didn't own the road. Security guard was agreeing with me, but I moved my truck to keep peace. And if I ever decide I'm going to park there again, I may do it out of spite. Next time I come in town, I may do it to park there just to see him try to get in my face again. And I'll just sick security on him and tell him to take a freaking flying hike. He can be gone.
Wala niya lusa iya. Nasa mata.
The anti-rabies shots, you mean, Jimmy?
Siyempre bawal yung basain. Very good nga. Tiyan mo, mabilis yung maglakad.
Yep.
Diba? Very good.
No, it's 30 days.
Ikaw ba naman taparan?
No, from last Wednesday to this Wednesday, it's 2 weeks now as of Wednesday, 14 days since I got bit, since I got my shot. Been 14 days today. So I still have 16 days to get to the 30 mark. 16 days, no more beer, no alcohol. So no fourth shot. No fourth shot. I'm not going to waste my time. If I get rabies and die after having 3 shots, well, I guess it was my time to freaking go. I don't believe the dog had rabies from day 1. But I did get 3 shots already.
Maliligo na ako, iiwan kita. Wag na, ako na lang maligo. Kaya na ako taas. Lahat ng mamanahin sa akin.
Funny one, sorry. I'm not Filipino, Matt. I'm American. What? I'm not. Eddie Hannah, how are you?
O, tiyan mo si MJ, kinukuton. Tiyan mo nga, hindi ka pinapansin ni MJ. Sus, hindi naman ito.
You don't own your own road. I do. I won the road on my land. Very nice. But the problem is nobody in this subdivision owns the road. Nobody. It's the guy. There's no way. The guy cannot do anything about it. Okay. The thing is that they've been known to be crazy. My sister-in-law told me they used to throw eggs and shit over here on top of her garage. The sister's a schizophrenia too. She's freaking crazy. The whole family's nuts, wacko. So it's not someone you want to piss off, unless you want to kill them. You know, it's not someone you're gonna piss off just to piss off because they do stupid things. You know. So I'm gonna keep the peace. I move my truck at the other end of the fucking block, where this idiot can't fuck with it. If I find anything wrong with my truck,
You want massage
I'll
tomorrow,
come.
Han?
I'll come back and fuck his bike up big time. So I'll know it'll be him.
Ganda sa if you want massage tomorrow.
Where?
They have here home service.
Really?
I will have later.
Mama,
10 p.m.
What time available tomorrow?
I will ask for her schedule tomorrow. Ito para mataas pa rin kayo.
Eddie, I can take it away if you don't want to be a mod.
You want to, Mike?
Yeah.
What time?
What time is she available?
Tomorrow.
What?
time?
Anytime.
Okay, we'll ask.
Is she coming tonight?
You don't want to get Las Piñas?
Huh?
I think you're going to Las Piñas. Masarate. I think you want to visit.
I do want to visit him, but Eddie Hanna, 16 days, been off 6 months. Yeah, I cannot have beer for 1 month, Eddie, and then I'm going to have beer when I get home.
17 days.
Once my time, my 30 days is gone, I'm going to go have a cold beer again.
Princess Belle.
Yeah, if you want me to take away the mod, Eddie, if you don't like being a mod, I can take the blue off you. There goes Mike, terrorizing the neighborhood. Yep. You know, I'm not a newbie to the Philippines, and I am a foreigner, okay? But I don't like some guy just totally flexing his muscle in my face when he's not in the right. You know, go call the security. Let's talk about it. Let's go to the barangay captain. Let's go to the kagawad. Bring the kagawad. Let's file a complaint about you, telling people they can't park here. Let the kagawad and the barangay captain tell you anybody can park there that wants to park there. That's what needs to happen. Need somebody to go file a formal complaint at the kagawad, duty kagawad, and have them come and talk to the asshole and tell him, sir, you don't own the road. You stay inside your yard. Keep your bike inside your yard. You don't own the road, and you can't. Anybody that wants to park there can park there. There ain't nothing he can do about it. And they will tell him under no uncertain terms. But of course, it's going to piss him off because somebody filed a complaint against him. They're going to tell him to pack sand. It's going to really piss him off. So then who knows what he's going to try to do. Now my truck's parked all the way at the other end of the frickin' block where I can't even see it. I can't see it out here. So keep peace. Never mind. I'll be out of here in 2 days. Well, you're welcome, Eddie. You're very welcome, Eddie Hanna. Hey, Jimmy, time flies. Let's count 2 days as one. I wish, huh? Oh, you took it away, Eddie. I took away your moderator, because he wanted to be no mod. So I had a neighbor drama last night at 1 a.m. here at the lake too. Damn. The old lady next door drove into San Antonio and couldn't find her way home. So the cops brought her home. Oh my God. How old is she? She lost her way, huh? When I get that age, I don't want to even drive. I'm going to hire a driver. I'm waiting for Micah to get old enough to drive. I'm going to teach Micah how to drive and teach her to be a good driver. And then I'll let Micah drive me everywhere. The Charm doesn't want to drive, but Micah will. Wow, 78. She's up there. Hello, Matthew. Good morning. Hi, John. So anyway, Matthew and I are thinking of doing a venture. If I get that land in Balud, with 7,500 square meters, I've got a China company who will design your track, build the track and the go-karts for $20,000 US. 3,000 square meters. Go-kart track. They'll design it. I'm going to have about 7,500 square meters. I'm thinking, wow, that's enough to put some few small businesses in, or recreational places, parking lot. I'm going to have enough land to put in a go-kart track. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like you said, K3, wow, cool, huh? Now, my sister-in-law thinks it's going to be a bad investment. Nobody's going to come. Nobody's going to want to ride the go-karts. I beg to differ. They want to turn Balut into a resort area. Palani Beach, Panabigan, and the people that come, they're going to want to do something. They're going to always want to hang out at the resort. If they understand, hey, in Balut, there's a go-kart track, an arcade. They got their kids with them. Boom, let's go. They're going to go. Do Philippines have lynching mobs wearing whites? No, they don't. No. I went over per the cop's request to take her to get her car. She was all mean and nasty. So I said, F it. 2 hours later, she was taken away in an ambulance. Oh, no. Poor lady. Oh, man. Poor lady's having a bad day at night, huh? Wow. That's bad.
And this is the lady thinking.
Huh?
She said, do you have sales invoice until you are to the issue?
Who's asking that?
Ging ging. Jay, wag
I already
Jay.
sent copies of it to her.
Huh?
I sent her a copy yesterday. I told her,
Maybe this is different.
what's the date?
Yesterday, 5 minutes.
I emailed her copies of, after Micah gave them to me last night, I sent them to that lady. So she already got it. Tell her, yes, we will fill them out when we get home on Saturday. Just like I told her in the email.
You message already.
Yeah, I emailed her. I told her, we'll fill out the invoices and submit them with the product when you pay. We'll give you the sales invoice, the collection receipt, and the product same time. Nice for recreational, Mike. Training camp. Yay, we'll repel. I don't know, we're going to think of something good. We'll put some good stuff, fun stuff over there. We're thinking like a souvenir shop, okay, for Balut, Palani Beach, Panabigan, White Sand Beaches. That we can carry the resorts, souvenirs there in the shop, and they can make money on it. We'll make money on it. We'll just set it up like a tourist stop, you know. And if it works, it works. If it don't, well, we shut her down. Go start something else, you know. Maybe a zip line, maybe a small zip line. The thing is, we're going to have enough room. We're going to have enough room because 7,500 square meters is a lot of land. And if our go-kart track is 3,000 square meters, that still leaves us room for parking of cars, you know, whatever. It'll be good. John Picard, hello, welcome. I know I'm always eating late, huh, guys? Was it 8 o'clock? Yeah, 8:30. I'm having something to eat. Well, I can't lose my stomach. Anyway, I got the camera looking at me because Ganda has her daughter over here giving her a bath. I'm not going to turn my camera anywhere else in the house until they're done with their bathing. Yeah, a zip line would be good. Hello, John Picard. Did you guys see we took the kids to an adventure park down in Lipa City, adventure park, and they had a zip line. They had like tires and then wood you have to cross. They had a long thing set up where you walk on it and you have to cross through tires and thin piece of wood going sideways, then wood going longwise. It's like a long bridge, swinging bridge with ropes, and in the middle they had all kinds of different stuff that you had to cross through to get across it. That was pretty cool. And then they had a zip line there, a short zip line for the kids to play. A lot of people were playing on that.
Hindi ako ipapaligo na lang po. Baon pa.
I think what else they have. Oh, they had
Bakit?
the rainbow slide, which I'll probably not do. It had rainbow slide has little small wheels that roll, and you can sit on an inner tube, and you slide down this slide, this colored slide, right? Like 3 levels. Everybody was renting that, going and getting that. And everybody wears socks on all the rides. You can't wear your shoes. So it was a fun little adventure park. We had a good time. I might base it something like that. And then at night, they had it lit up with like colored flowers, and the trees had lights in them and different colored lights all over the whole park. All lit up with different LED lights. Really cool job they did on it.
Hindi makatapon yung charger.
So the go-kart park, arcade slash recreational park, will have a bunch of different stuff is what my plan is. I'd like to do that. Yeah, an adventure tower where kids can climb up nets and stuff and go up. When they get to the top, they can jump on a slide down, or they can zip line down. That all sounds really cool. It's all a lot of money, but we'll plan it out properly, get a couple guys that want to invest, and then we'll put it together. I think it's a good way for guys, even though you're on a tourist visa. If you're an investor and you invest in things like that, nobody's got to know you got money coming from it. You know, the park itself will handle everything, and the investors will all get paid. We can form a corporation, and you're part of a corporation. Boom, you can be making money. Anyway, be a good venture. People tell me there's no money in Balud. Every time a kid has a birthday, the money comes out. When there's a wedding, the money comes out. I've seen couples get married and you pin money. They play music, they dance together, and you pin money on the wedding dress or on the guy's tux or whatever. And when they're done, they count it up. They got
Inside the car.
60, 80, 100,000 pesos. What? Huh?
My notebook inside the car. They're in the drawer.
You want me to go get it? What drawer? The middle console or the front? Walk down and get Charm's notebook. Hold on.
MJ.
Who's that? Ano?
Maybe it's either his phone.
I thought he was talking to us. I don't know who he was. All right, let me walk down here. I could get Charm's notebook. Her money book. She's the one she uses for Gcash and stuff. I don't know how this guy can demand people to stay, not park there. Oh, I see his bike is gone now. I don't know how he can demand nobody can park on the street next to that house. You know, people park all over the place. You don't block a driveway, and there's no driveway there to block. This guy didn't even put a gate down. He just parked his car right in there. That works. I guess if I took the gate down on the house that we just bought, I could back the truck in, and it would still stick out a little bit, but it wouldn't be in the roadway. But since I don't live here, I don't care. I'm not going to bring my truck in here to Tanza. We'll get off at the front gate of my States. We'll jump on an e-bike there, and it'll bring us right here to my sister-in-law's house. We don't have to drive. It just takes a little bit longer, but not that much longer. Party over here, party over there, party everywhere. Let's see, I'll crank this up. I'm not going anywhere. Ah, it's not working. Not working. I wonder what happened. Huh? I had this fixed today. It's not working. I need to ask the guy what the hell's going on. It's not working. Unless the fuse blew again. Oh. Let me see. Settings. Android settings. System info. Brightness, navigation, steering, logo, other settings, handbrake, screen setting, reverse settings. Not mute off. Huh. I don't know. It's not working. Definitely not working. Anyway, I got to get the camera for this fixed. So when I do put it in reverse like that, the camera will display. And right now, there's no camera hooked up. So I got to get a camera on there and get it hooked up. Hold on a second. Tom's notebook. All right. I got to go text this guy now. Tell him my backup light's not working. Maybe I will, that must mean there's a short inside here somewhere. All right. So at least I got people down here that we know. These are our relatives. They live here in the house. This is our other house here. Oh, karaoke party out here. Hello. Yeah, I gotta remember this guy. I gotta remember this asshole lives here. That'll be easy to remember. See, he pushed my sister-in-law's bike way over here in front of this other gate because luckily no one lives there. This asshole doesn't own the road. He thinks he does, but he's gonna find out the hard way when someone files a case against him with the wrong guy. Then he'll realize, oh, I shouldn't screw with people. He's a big man when he's got 2 security guards with him yelling, screaming at me to move my truck. I didn't have to move it. But I didn't want to argue with the idiot. Where's Charm? All right, let's go up the steps. Look at these beautiful steps he did, huh? In their house. Okay. All right. Anyway, this is the same, kind of the same layout our place over there has. It has a bedroom here. This is a queen size bed. It's a big bed. It's got a closet space back here, just like ours. And then window. They have aircon in their room here while we're sleeping here. Then you have another bedroom here. And here is a small bedroom. And, oh, someone's in there, sorry. But they have a CR there as well, with a shower. And then down here, you have your living room, dining room, kitchen area. We got to put new cabinets in our kitchen. Both houses need new cabinets. They need a ceiling like this. The other one next door has a ceiling like this, but we need to change it a little bit. I think I want to change it like this one. Put an exhaust fan there and make the ceiling nicer. Put more electrical outlets there with lighting. I think it's going to be like they did, really nice. They have lighting in their overhead like this. So, whoop. There you go. So anyway, that's why they expanded. They tiled everything out here in the garage, and they made this into a usable living room space, workspace. This is where Ganda does all her work. So anyway, they made their garage into a living space, laundry room area. They hang their clothes up to dry up here. They have a washing machine here. All of this goes away with me. These are my solar street lights. We talked about that last night, my live feed. I got a whole bunch of solar street lights there. 30 pieces to be exact, or 29. I gave one to my brother-in-law up here on the shelf. She's an event organizer, high society, yeah. Yes, she is. Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, they always spend on a lot of things here in the Philippines for weddings, for birthdays. The money comes out, guys. That's why I think maybe you may not want to, they may not want to come to a go kart track every weekend. Okay. But then again, what about all these college students that are bored sitting around their boarding house? They're going to be talking and go, hey, let's go ride the go karts. And I'm going to make the price so it's affordable. You know, we'll make it affordable, but we're still making good money, but affordable so people keep coming back and ride more than once. So that's the way to do it. Yep. She's a high society. Look at that beautiful hat she's got on her head, guys. I've seen her food pics too, guys. I don't know if I can compete with that in Masbate if she comes to visit. She's going to have to cook that for us, or she'll have to eat fish and rice. Okay, Kay Cherie. I hope you're still coming to visit us. We have plenty of fish and rice. I can see at a party with all of us planned by you. We can do that. It's cheaper to rent parabolic stage and sound system, even catering. Yeah, it is. For all the events, it's cheap to rent that stuff, guys, compared to owning it. Hello, minions. I cooked dinosaur. I mean, pork sinigang. How are you guys? We're great. I had salmon belly sinigang last night and also for lunch today. Early, like a mid breakfast, you know. Maybe about 10 o'clock, I had some sinigang and rice. But I was still hungry. My party would be bring your own sauce. Bring your own soy sauce. All right, we'll do that. Yeah, the food is not fancy one, and Jimmy is more on Filipino food. Yeah, yeah, we're just messing with you. I eat fish, Mike, not Tuesday here. Okay. We have a lot of fish, but sometimes we're lucky. We get crab and shrimp, and not bad. We eat chicken, pork, steak, or beef. We eat everything. My favorite actually is beef Paris. That's one of my favorites. I have a friend that makes it. He charges 50 pesos. You get rice, a nice scoop of Paris in a bowl with onions, fried garlic, green onions, fried garlic, and spicy sauce, chili sauce. Free. But it's 50 pesos for the bowl. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll have a bowl, finish it, have another bowl. Ask him, put me more, give me another helping. So I'll pay 100 pesos for two. And by then you're full. The Paris is really good, you're full. I make two kinds of fish gumbo, one with bacon and okra, one with rice and red beans. Nice. You know, I still got red beans at my house. I have red beans, and I have the, what do you call them, the black-eyed peas, the white with black, small beans, peas. I have those. I have several bags of those that we bought. When Ray and Lynn came to visit, he made one pot of red beans and rice. Really good, but that's all he made. We didn't have any more. I still got a bunch of beans at home. I tried to put some in the ground to see if they would sprout. I think somehow they sterilize the beans so they won't sprout. The ones you buy in Robinson Place. Yeah, Jimmy John, we're not picky eaters. We eat about anything. Pork intestine or chicken feet with rice. Ah, beautiful soul, you just came in. We're having that for dinner tonight. Yeah, I've tried it. I don't eat it on a regular basis, but they had chicken today. They had isao. What's left? Oh, the chicken feet are gone already. Somebody ate the chicken feet. We had isao, we had pork, and we had chicken feet here today, and fresh pineapple. Whoop. Yeah, that's what they were eating for dinner. But the chicken feet are gone. You still got a few isao and some pork there, and some fresh pineapple. I should slice some of that pineapple. It's really sweet. Should put that on my burger, my cheeseburger. I bet that'd be really good. That's dinner tonight, barbecue. So anyway, yes, I've tried all that. I've tried the spicy pork intestine, the chicken intestine, chicken feet. I've tried about everything. I made a bacon wrapped tenderloin yesterday. You could have cut it with a fork. Super good. Wow. Sounds good. That's right, Jimmy. If you're not picky, you'll never go hungry. I'm not picky, but I just don't always like to eat a lot of rice, guys. Because the go-to here is rice. And so sometimes I will just opt out of a meal because I just don't want to eat the rice, you know? Yeah, they do pig ears sometimes on the barbecue. They leishon the pig ears with the bad boy head. Sometimes they do it separate. They'll cook everything into dishes, the bad boy, and then they'll leishon the head. But I don't know what happened. Somebody gave Den a bad boy head. We took it over to the bakery because they already have a fire going. We took it over and we paid to have them rotisserie it. So we wouldn't have to fire up our own grill and do it. And we did it. But when they gave it back, then Tasty said, "Oh, it's no good." The meat, he didn't smell it. He took it out of the freezer and took it to them, but the meat was rotten. No good.
Tama na yan,
He got it from the leishon. The head was leishon, but it stunk to high heaven. It was rotten inside. All the guts in the head were all rotten. The brains and everything, it was just no good. He said, "Man, this stinks. I'm not eating that." They ended up feeding it to the dogs. Seafood diet. Yep. When he sees food, he eats. He even wants to stock balut.
Jay, tama na yan. Matutulog ka na yung ice mo, oh. Masabi ko, nag-bread na yung ice mo.
I saw balut today.
Jay,
One of the stores we went by had a sign, balut. Had a tray of balut there. But I'm not into eating chicken with feathers. And balut's not my favorite. I've eaten it, I've tried it, I've been there, I've done that. I use spicy vinegar with it and salt, and I did it. But you know what? I don't want to do it again. Because it's not for me. It's for new people who want to try balut, you know? I'll wait for you to come out. It's for people who want to try balut. People who've never done it before. Who want to... And it's for guys who think it will improve their virility at night. That's who balut is for. They have this idea in their mind that balut is going to help them to be better in their lovemaking without the need for the blue pill, which didn't do nothing for me. I highly doubt that it works in that fashion. You know, it's just some of the guys want to believe that, you know. But I don't believe that. I don't know, Michael, I got to have rice at least every other day or I'll feel soulless. Like that one Michelle. Yeah, he'll feel soulless. Got to have that rice, huh? No, I don't have to have it. I could go a week with no rice. No problem with me. And you know, when you're here, everybody eats rice 3 meals a day. There's always rice in the rice pot. There's always rice on the table. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you gonna sit there? Let me move? I was eating. Oh, thank you. So anyway, yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is rice, 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 and rice. Breakfast, lunch, merienda, supper. Dinner, rice, rice, and more rice. So no, I kind of get tired of it. I'd rather just not eat rice every day, all day long. So I tend to do without it. Oops, somebody took the ketchup. The ketchup in the bag.
I don't know, Mike.
It was
Which
right.
bag? This one?
You threw it away? The McDonald's bag? It's full of ketchup.
What?
Yeah.
Throw this one.
I don't know. What's inside?
I don't know.
Ketchup.
No,
There was a bunch of ketchup in there.
no, it's ano.
Huh? Tissue and ketchups?
No, it's
What is that? No, that wasn't in there. Something else is in there.
no, it's not the ketchup, Kuya Mike.
Where did it go?
Not this one.
Oh, maybe it's another bag. It disappeared. It was here. 'Cause I just pulled it all out and I
There's
put
no
it back.
ketchup here, Kuya Mike.
Huh?
No ketchup.
There was. I just pulled it out of the bag a second ago. And I put it back in the bag. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's okay. No ketchup. The burgers are bland with no ketchup.
I have ketchup here.
Ryan, thank you for the new projects you got going on, mate. Well, thank you so much. There you go. That's it. There's ketchup in here. Very good. We have ketchup. Many ketchup. Look, you guys like ketchup? Thank you, Ryan. We're right now we are putting together funds for the Christmas party coming up for the children in December. Just so you guys know, we're just kind of doing it quietly. We're putting together from sponsors.
This is your ketchup.
I know, she found it for me. Your daughter found it. Zab found it. So we're working on a big, we want to have a big Christmas party this year. And we have about 91 students, grade 3 or 3 years old on up to 12 years old, grade preschool all the way to grade 6. So that's what we're doing with it. We're putting together a project to have a very, very good Christmas for all of them. And I think Matthew's going to be our Santa Claus, or PK. We'll get one of them. We'll have a new Santa this year, other than me. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have lots of games planned for the kids, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun every year. How come I don't ever see ducks there, but all this balut? Oh, I used to have ducks. I don't raise them anymore, One Star. I don't like ducks. A lot of people raise them. I don't like them. They're actually, the ducks are very, to me, very nasty animals. They make a mess. They poop everywhere. Big puddles of poop everywhere. Everywhere you might want to walk, there's poop from the ducks. Because they do nothing but eat all day and poop all day. You know, they're that type of bird. They're scavengers, and it takes them a long time to start laying eggs. And once they start laying, they lay good. But we were just eating the eggs like chicken eggs. We didn't care that they were duck eggs. They're a green color, you know, a little off-white color. We're just eating them as just like regular chicken eggs. I didn't care about whether they're duck or chicken. And then finally I just got tired of them. I mean, they scoop up food so fast. They're just like worse than baboy eating. So if you have a bunch of garbage, they'll eat all that. But then they poop it all out all over the ground. They're just nasty birds. More so than chickens and turkeys. So I just said, you know what? I'm done with the duck thing. We killed all 10 of them. Ate them one by one, gave some away. Got rid of them. I just got tired of ducks. There's a lot of things beautiful so you can mix with mayo and make it better. You know what we do for sisig? Try this one, beautiful soul. Take the talong, slice it into small cubes, you know, little small cubes, slice it, dice it, and then make talong sisig. It's really, really delicious. Egg and butter it, or batter it, and then make sisig out of it with mayo or spread. Very, very delicious. We use ham spread, chicken spread or ham spread. Really, really good. Heinz ketchup. I don't know, what is this one. I don't know if it's Heinz or just made for McDonald's USA, Chicago, Illinois. Made for McDonald's. Visit www.mcdonalds.com. Made for McDonald's USA LLC, Chicago, Illinois. So, comes from the USA. Ketchup, I don't know who makes it. Maybe it's Del Monte or maybe it's Heinz. I don't know.
Okay. Kasi strong na yan eh. Alis ka dyan.
There's a lot of ducks around One Star. People raise them. They raise them by the hundreds. They love their ducks, you know. I just don't. Yeah, maybe it's Jimmy John's
May
ducks.
creminess ka ba? May creminess
Jimmy
pa
John
tayo
says
dyan?
one wrap. How much? 30 pesos. I like the long eggplant cake. Yeah, that's good too. Hey, Tupac, how are you? I'm just sitting over here enjoying a hamburger from McDonald's. Enjoying chatting with you folks. The only way to eat duck or goose is put the breast meat in the bottom of a slow cooker, cover it with sauerkraut, cover that with bacon, and put it on for about 8 hours. It comes out falling apart. Sounds good to me, John Drake. I've eaten me some duck. We used to hunt duck down in Louisiana all the time. We had duck blinds. We'd take the boat out. A lot of times we just take the Piro, throw it on the truck, take it out to the bayou, paddle out to where we had our duck blinds set up. 50 cents a piece, still yuck. 30 peso per balut. That's expensive. That is expensive. How much is balut here?
25.
Huh?
25.
25 here in Cavite. My sister-in-law knows.
Huwag ka muna magganyan. Baka matamaan yung paa mo.
One Star, I can relate to that. I have
Pag mag-scooter ka na, pero ngayon wag muna. Bawal yan.
3 adult goats, 1 baby goat, and 2 of my adults are pregnant, gonna have babies. I know all about the little black poo-poo everywhere. Those goats do nothing but eat and poop all day long. And ducks are very greasy, yeah. Then you'll starve. That's the only food we have. That's it. Get used to it, guys, or you're going to starve. Cantonese roast duck, one of my favorite. They do a lot of roast duck in Malaysia. I saw a lot of roast duck dishes in Malaysia. When I was down there in Kuala Lumpur, a lot of roast duck recipes. And I did see a lot of duck in Thailand, a lot of duck recipes. Loot nowadays are so expensive, maybe the egg comes from the golden duck. It's 25 pesos here for balut. Yeah, Peking duck. Yeah. Eric says hi. Hey guys, country, how are you? Hello, Michael and Charm. Shatan says hello. Welcome back, Shatan. Dr. Taco says yes, Keshari. Peking duck can be delicious with the right chef. USA Prime Minister name. What is that, Shatan? Shatan, you guys have a lot of duck over in India? You guys eat ducks? You know duck quack, 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 quack? You guys eat that in India? Jimmy don't like balut, but he eats crocodile and snakes. Yeah, I've eaten crocodile before. Snake, but I ate balut once. Once or twice. I don't eat it no more. Yep, Gator's good. He says, I'm not eating anything. Yeah, Filipino food's not for everybody. You know what I like over in India, though? Curry. They make a hell of a good curry, you know? You eat curry, Shatan?
Sa matumba ka na naman dyan.
One time, okay. Beautiful says, you guys must be with women who is a chef. I'll throw you out the window. Crocklet and Snalut. U.S. hour. All right, Eric, that's good. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming in. Once I move, Mike, we'll have to drop by my place once a week for American style food. We sure will. Come over and I'll bring my whole family over there. My whole family except for Charmer, Americans. Eric's a vegetarian. Not the red taco. I love veggie curry. Yeah, curry's good, huh? I like every time I've eaten curry, I loved it. No matter what it was. Whether they had peanuts,
Pabili ka.
yellow curry, red curry, didn't matter to me.
Ha?
I loved it.
Saan ka bumili? Sa Robinson ka na, hindi ka pa doon bumili?
Meron ba doon?
Meron doon, di ba? Pharmacy?
Yeah, your neighbor tried to be the asshole to us today. Right there, that guy.
Bakit ba?
Told us we can't park on the road.
Ha?
Told us we cannot park it by his house.
Pinalis yung...
Bahay niya ba yan?
I
Kanya ba yan?
told him he don't own the road. I told security too.
It's not there. It's a road.
So I told him, it's not your property, that's the road. I talked to security. He had 2 security guards come, to make a report on my truck parked there.
Pati nga yung motor, tiyan mo lipat.
And then moved your motor too,
Ay,
over on
ayaw
this
niya
side.
mag-park dyan sa gilid nila?
Ayan nga.
Kanila ba yan?
Di ba? Galing din lang yan.
But just to keep the peace, I moved my truck all the way down the end of the block, in front of my other house down there.
Mukha yan. Hindi man kayo.
He's not even home. He had a black motorcycle there, now it's gone.
If that space is theirs,
It's available.
they should include their fence inside. If they claiming that it's their property.
Yeah, he might as well block wall it in, huh? And then see what the village says.
Nausap ni Kuya Michael.
Wala ako dito kanina.
He's just being an asshole. That's all. He wanted to yell at me because I'm a foreigner. That's all. I should have asked you to buy popcorn. Oh, you bought
That's chicharron.
chicharrones. Yeah, MJ's been bugging me for popcorn. You know, the microwave popcorn? Maybe we should buy a pack of that.
We have.
You have
We have still popcorn.
popcorn?
You know, just the corn, not the popcorn. You have to pop it.
Maybe I should make him some tomorrow. I think he's going to bed already. Just a pinch curry on rice is good. That's right. I'm not able to understand your English. Let's see. Hold on just a second, guys. Be right back. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Namaste, Shaitan. How are you? I'm done eating. I was eating a hamburger and French fries from McDonald's. Hamburger and French fries. I'm done. Somebody didn't eat their fries here. It's not mine. All these are fries. Ketchup. Namaste. That's the only word I knew before. Hello. Namaste, Shaitan. Hello. Namaste, Shaitan. Welcome. Welcome. I should look up welcome also. What's all right. Yes. Yes, he's from India. Though I learned a couple of words tonight. I already forgot them. Namaste means hello. Swagat Hai means welcome. That's about all I'll learn in Hindi. Did I say it right, Shaitan? Did I pronounce it correctly? Shaitan is from India, the place where beautiful Taj Mahal is. Yep. That's right. That's where it is. The USA has time zones. Eastern USA is 9 a.m. Western USA is 6 a.m. Huh? Yeah, 6 a.m. 3 hours. So you have
Anong oras kaya siya pinanganak?
you have Eastern, right? Then you have Central. Then you have Mountain, and then you have Pacific. But why is there only 3 hours difference between Florida and California?
Bakit pati yung motor pinalipat na?
Hindi ko alam yan. Pag ano,
Chicken liver with caramelized white onion. I'm the same at John Drake. A Superbox S6, $250 on eBay. You get over 2,000 channels on your TV. Hooks right up to your internet.
Main road na yun dyan.
That's cool, John Drake. But you know what? The only thing is,
Yan dyan, driveway niya eh.
I don't watch TV. I don't. I don't turn on the TV hardly ever. The only time I turn it on is if I'm watching YouTube. I don't go. Once in a blue moon, I'll find a movie I like and watch it on TV. But most of the time, and the movies I find, I'm just finding them on YouTube. There's guys that post a bunch of movies up, on their channel. A lot of them are bootleg, but I just go and I find a movie I like, an adventure movie or a western or whatever I want to watch that day, a drama or whatever. And if I'm killing time on a Sunday, I got 2 hours to kill, I want to take a nap, I turn on the TV and go to sleep. Yeah, I don't have time for movies though. I understand that this is what I heard the other day. Are they going to do away with daylight savings time in the USA?
Yung binig yun po.
That's what I heard.
Nanonood ka
I heard they're
nga.
going to do away with daylight savings time
Ipak mo yan.
and just never change the time ever again. Just going to be run the clock like it's normal without daylight savings time. Anybody else hear that? Am I the only one who heard that? That's what I heard the other day. Is that daylight savings time in the USA was going to go away? Like the Philippines, we don't have daylight savings time. I don't think Australia has daylight savings time. A lot of countries don't have it. I'm thinking the USA said something about they were going to stop daylight savings time, shifting the clocks forward and back, and just have the time just roll like every other country, and not worry about it. 1 star in Drake, you haven't tasted it. Don't judge the balut by its appearance. It's rich in protein. It is. It's an egg. You can eat a boiled egg. It's rich in protein. Okay? I don't think a boiled egg has got any more richness in protein than an egg with feathers. It's still an egg. But I'll take the boiled egg. And beautiful, you can keep the balut. They're trying to, but nothing is changing daylight savings yet. Okay, I heard about it. Trump is pushing it. I don't know when it will start. All right, I'm the same, Mike. I don't watch TV either. I watched Lonesome Dove the other day on my phone. I forgot how good that movie is. Yeah, maybe I have to watch that one. I haven't watched a movie in a long time. So they should go away with daylight savings time. That's the first I've heard of it, though. Yeah, I heard that. I know the president was pushing for it. I heard they're pushing to get rid of daylight savings time and just have the time stay the way it is all the time. But I don't know if they're going to do it in the wintertime or do it when are they going to do the fall back or spring forward? Which one are they going to stop it at?
Close mo yung gate.
Maybe spring forward would be the last one. Maybe that's what he'll do.
Close mo na yung
But
gate.
yeah, no daylight savings. So next time you get bid, it's only 20 days. All right.
Close yung gate.
I'd be drunk to try it. That's for sure, balut. I'm not eating anything. Nobody's eating. But he did have some these. You know this one? Cheecher Babs.
Gusto mo naman magsubo kasi, Chay?
This is pork skin. Shay, this is pork rind. Chicharron snack. It's made from pork skin that you deep fry in oil. TV today is like invisible because everything is on the phone. Exactly. That's right. Exactly, Kate. Beautiful. One, you're funny. How much money do you make in it? How much money do you make in it? In what? What are you referring to? How much money do you make in it? I don't make any money on YouTube, that's for damn sure.
Eh,
I make zero money on YouTube, if that's what you're asking.
ano yan?
Shaitan. In my business, I do rather well.
Madami bang acid?
I must say, I have a good business. But when it comes to money from this channel, from YouTube, there's not much money in YouTube, guys, especially on the AdSense. Not much money. And all the money you guys give, I don't keep. I give it to the elementary school in our village. We're from a very poor village, guys. A small fishing village, has about 200 families, and not one of them has much money.
Ikaw?
A few act like they have a little money, but nobody's got a lot of money. Beautiful Soul says, Shita, we haven't counted it yet. We just robbed the bank. All right. Spring forward because back is a harder adjustment for sleep. All right. Well, I hope they do that. Yummy kebabs. You like those, huh? Hernani brought these home. And he brought these home too. Guys, these are from, yeah.
Did the guy came here?
The guy came here and shout you or
No, he shouted me at my truck outside there on the street. He shouted me on the street, yelled at me like 3 times. Yelling me, get your truck out of here. This is my house. Don't park next to my house. Blah, 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 blah.
How
Very angry, the guy. And then security, I looked over. I was working on my electric, my seat, my driver's seat is electric, right? And the switches don't work. So I had them taken apart. I was working on it, trying to get a picture of the electric switch so I can order it, make sure I get the right one. And all of a sudden, this guy shows up on his little black bike there next to me, yelling at me. Get your truck, get it out of here now. This is my house. Don't park next to my house. And I look over and there's 2 securities on bikes here. He had already called security on me. And security was standing over here taking notes in their notebook, writing down something in their little notebook, like making a blot report, you know? And then he yelled at me. Then he yelled something and I just I hopped in, started my truck up. I moved my truck back to there and I came back and talked to the security guard for a minute. And I let him know my feelings about it. I said, the road doesn't belong to him. The road belongs to this Makara Estates. It doesn't belong to this guy. So this guy has no right to tell anybody they can't park there. You're not blocking his driveway. There is no driveway here. It's a roadway. It's in the front, exactly. And I told the guy that. And the security guard acted like he was agreeing with me, but he didn't really answer me. He didn't say nothing. I told him, I said, I moved my truck now to keep the peace. But I said,
if I'm here, I will tell the guard if we cannot park there, then the others can. Yeah, look at the road.
I know. These are actually made in Tanza Cavite, guys. Look at this. Chicharrones, original flavor.
Mikey's sister did that to me before also.
Yeah, but the guy's he's an asshole who doesn't own the road.
The delivery truck of our left
Yeah.
parked there and she shouted at me. Oh, the door touches my wall. Like that.
Well, if everybody lets him get away with it, if security pushes it too and makes everybody move, then that's a problem. That needs to be brought up to the Kagawad. You go to the duty Kagawad and you put a claim in against this guy, telling the Kagawad exactly what he's doing. He doesn't even have a vehicle to park there, yet he's hoarding the road and not letting anybody park there.
And it's not his
It's not his road.
driveway.
Not his driveway.
This is his driveway.
And then they can give him a notice.
It's not under his property.
That's right. His property is the wall. The wall.
That's why the fence is only there because that's the only property.
That's all you own. That's your square meter you own.
Yeah.
You don't own the street. Nobody owns the street. And that's why somebody needs to go to the Kagawad and place a report. Maybe I should go to the Kagawad tomorrow and make a report on the guy and let him know who he is and tell him his address and tell him that I don't appreciate getting screamed out by this guy here across the street from me because I parked my vehicle on the street next to his house. He's acting like the street belongs to him. And I did not block his driveway. He doesn't have a driveway there. Only the wall of his home is there next to the sidewalk. So what makes him have the right to tell somebody you can't park there? And they need to give a notice to the guy to stop it. He doesn't own the street. Anyway, let it go, Wyatt Earp. He doesn't know who he.
It's not worth your time.
Good morning, Vegas Will. How are you?
Bastard.
Beautiful. Where I live, there's a 12-hour difference behind. Yep. So anyway, I love chicharrones. Blizz says yes, they're very delicious. I'm not back home yet. Shaitan, not speaking English. Yeah, I noticed, Mike. Yeah, 5 in the morning. It's daylight now. Beautiful soul. It's beautiful. I mean, early sunrise is beautiful.
Tutok natin.
Yep.
Sana pala,
Oh.
pinakurang nila.
Vegas, how are you? Vegas, when are you moving back over here to the Philippines? Are you actually moving here in January? For good? Or are you just coming for a short stay? I hate people with bad temper. Like if you can talk about something in a nice way, right? A kagawad, 1 star. A kagawad is your first step in a barangay dispute. Okay, they're not the barangay police. They are a duty kagawad that is there to keep the peace instead of the barangay captain. They're acting like the barangay captain to keep the peace in a barangay, right? So if somebody has an issue, like this guy today, if I had just left here and gone straight to the kagawad with this guy's address and file a formal complaint with the kagawad, then they would haul the kagawad and us. They would tell us, okay, you guys coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. so we can get this dispute behind you, you know? So they would call us both in, and then the kagawad would definitely side with us because he doesn't own the street, okay? His driveway is not on this side where the street is. His driveway is in the front of his house. So he doesn't own the street. He has no right to tell anybody that they cannot park there. They can have somebody from phase 1 that's coming over here to visit somebody can park on that street right there in front of his house. Ain't a damn thing he can do, okay? Nothing. But the kagawad will tell him to his face, the road doesn't belong to you, sir, and don't let it happen again. Okay? They can make peace. And if he doesn't listen and wants to be an asshole about it, he can yell and scream at the kagawad. He can take it up and go all the way to the barangay captain with it. Okay? If he wants to. But they're all going to shove it right in this guy's throat because he's wrong. He's 100% wrong with his attitude towards people and towards anyone parking on the street out there. There is nothing he can do about it. But I don't want my car all scratched up and a rock thrown at her or something breaking my windows because he's pissed off because I'm sitting there and then I have to file a formal complaint against him for screwing my truck up. So why would I do that? Just move my truck, keep the peace. I'm out of here on Friday. Next time I come, if I want to park there and he says something, I'll call the kagawad. He'll take it all the way up. You know, that's the first step. If you have a dispute, guys, in a barangay where you live, then go to the kagawad. They'll make peace. They'll get it settled, okay? And in a timely fashion, generally that day or the next day. They'll either call for an afternoon appointment if the guy's available, or they'll give him a notice, tell him on this date, be here at the kagawad at the barangay hall. And he'll have to be there. If he ignores it, the summons, that's like ignoring a summons to court, okay? You don't ignore if the barangay captain is asking you to show up in your barangay. The barangay captain, then the kagawads, you have tanods, barangay police, you have everything in each barangay, okay? And they have the right to enforce everything, and you can be arrested by the barangay police and taken to jail, or the PNP will come, Philippine National Police will come and arrest you if they tell them to. So they have a lot of authority. The kagawads, the barangay captains, the police, tanods, they all have a lot of authority within their barangay. It's a little separate government, okay, is how you have to look at it. And you should always try to make friends with those people in the barangay that you live. Get to know your kagawads, make friends with them, get to know the barangay captain, maybe take a little something to him, you know, a little gift of some kind to him, get to know him, say hi. I'm here in your barangay now. I live here. I own this house, that house, whatever. You know, this is where I live. I just want to come and introduce myself. I haven't done it here haven't been to the barangay hall at all. I don't know who the barangay captain is. I have no idea. We just bought 2 houses here. We don't hang out here. We don't live here. So at some point, I'll probably do that. Come back here and meet the Kagawads and meet the barangay captain and, everything like that, because we own 2 houses in this barangay. How many barangays you have here?
This is Sahudulan.
Huh?
This is Sahudulan.
Sahud Ulan, one barangay.
How many in Tansa?
No, Suhad Ulan is one barangay.
This one, this Mikara.
Yeah, the car.
This is belong to Sahud Ulan, but in phase 7, I think it's belong to Amaya.
So 1 to 6 belongs to Sulan Uhad.
All the phase belongs to Sahud Ulan. Just the
Hello.
7 because it's at the
Okay.
back, Kuya Mike.
So you have one barangay captain
Mm.
for Sahud
Ulan.
Ulan, and then you have the Kagawa. Where's the barangay hall for here?
There in Stansha, Enclave.
So it's not even in Makara.
Is that Mikara?
Huh?
Mikara is just
A part of that.
village. Yeah.
Wow. It's a big barangay. Unlike where we live, Kinyana Tonga barangay, that's a small barangay.
There's a lot of subdivision in Sahut Ulan.
Wow. So anyway, getting to know the barangay captain or getting to know the Gawads that run the area here, they never know you. It's a huge area, Yep, doctor, same here in the Philippines. It says, okay, next time we'll vote you as a Gawad while Mike is the captain. Yeah, I cannot be that. Americans cannot run for any political office in the Philippines. But what I did find out is that I could be or can be the president of the PTA. Even though I'm a foreigner, I could be the president of the Parent Teacher Association for our school. Because they're already talking about wanting to make me the president of the PTA and let Charm stand down. Because Charm's been the PTA president for like 5 years. And now they're talking about they want me to take it and run with it. I don't know. I'd rather not get involved in any type of stuff like that. I'd love the kids, but I don't know about being a PTA president, I don't speak Visayan, so I don't think it's a good position for me to take up. Not everybody speaks English. Don't get me using bad words, yawa. It's like people put chairs out in front of their house to reserve a parking space on a public road. The good old USA. Isn't that amazing? We got that problem over here too. This guy thinks he owns the street out here. What an idiot. The neighbor Buong, tall fences make for good neighbors. He's got a tall wall there. He's got a wall. And that's the end of his property line. He doesn't realize, something in his mind, he thinks that he owns the street. The guy's a little off. He's a little whacked out. Like Ganda was saying, my sister-in-law, she said, the guy's crazy. So's his sister. They're wacko. They don't think like we do. They think crazy stuff. So, never mind. We just made peace. We're not there now. But if I come back and park my truck there, let him call security, and I'll leave my truck there, or maybe I'll have an old beat-up vehicle I'll park there that he can do something bad to, Now, I'll set up cameras outside so I can catch him doing it and then put his dumb ass in jail for being really stupid. Before I do it, I'll make sure I have cameras going, and then let him screw with my stuff. Because I wouldn't put it past the guy to take a hammer and break a window in my truck in the middle of the night. He doesn't think straight. He's a crazy, Some people make their own rules, yeah. But no, I think the best thing to do is park there when he's got his motorcycle there, then call security on his ass. Tell security, hey, we got a little dispute going on here. We got a homeowner that doesn't want nobody parked next to his house on the street, not blocking his driveway. He doesn't have a driveway there. Can you guys come out here and take a look at this, please? They'll show up real quick like they did. He called them on me. I don't know what he told them. I have no clue what he told them, but there's 2 security guards there writing a report when I moved my truck. It's like, who the hell is, they're asking, who's this guy, I guess. They didn't know who I was until I told the security guard, I own the house right here and I own the house down there. We have as much right here to park here as anybody. And he doesn't own the street. Security guard didn't say anything back to me because he probably realized I was already frustrated. And the guy had already hidden himself in his house. He'd gone in his house and shut the door. He didn't stick around, to defend his point of view. He just went and hid, After he started yelling, then he went and hid. When does the new contract end? My wife is saying that place is far from Bacoor now. It's up to the wife. Yeah, it's not close to Bacoor. You're probably going the back way through General Treehouse. You're 45 minutes, 50 minutes from Bacoor. If you have any traffic, maybe an hour. Yeah, it's not close to Bacoor. It's in Tanza. It's in Mikara Estate. And we just signed a contract with the lady that wants to stay there. Charm signed a contract, I think 6 months. And then supposedly her friend wants to rent that house from us after she moves out. So I don't know yet. If her friend doesn't show up and you show up and you want to rent the house, and she's not in there, if the house is sitting empty, whoever wants to rent it will rent it to them, No need to leave the house empty for any length of time. But if the people actually have somebody that signs a contract to move in, then whoever comes first, like my wife said, first come, first serve. We're not going to hold back somebody. This lady wants to have her friend come and rent it. Then before her contract expires, she should have her friend here writing a contract to take up when she leaves. The day they move out or whatever. Somebody else can start moving in. That'd be even better. But anyway, it's a little, Vegas, it's a little, two small bedrooms upstairs on the renovation where they expanded the front of the house out. There's an office. They have it set up like an office, his office, her office, right? Either side. And then from there, you come back, you got a CR there. And then next to it, you got your larger upper master bedroom. It's like about an 8x10 bedroom. The biggest bedroom in the house. The others are small. They're like 6 by 8 or 10 or whatever it is. They're not real big. Then the one downstairs is same size as this one right here. I'll show you. The downstairs room hasn't been changed. The only difference in downstairs is when you walk into their house, you walk in the room and then the CR door is on this wall. So you walk through this wall here to get in the CR instead of the CR door being here. Oh, I fixed your toilet there, Nanny.
Ready?
Yeah, I bought a brand new piece for it and put it in. It's working good. You see the rooms here. It's not very big rooms.
Yeah, it's a...
There's small rooms. What is this? 8 by or 7 by 6, like that?
Maybe.
7 or 8 by 6. It's a small room. It's just for a twin size bed and a dresser. Twin size bed, dresser. If you wanted to put aircon, I guess you could. Power breakers are over here. And then they have a CR downstairs like this. But the other difference is the room down there in that other house next door has a door on this side to the CR, so it's like part of the room. And then the same in the kitchen, dining room, living room area here. You have your garage, and then you have your area here that's like your living room, dining room area. And then I think it's already open like this. Not as nice as this one, but it's already open differently. Our other house on the other end of the village has a wall right here that goes up and comes across that blocks the kitchen off. It's blocked off, so you have like a doorway, like the width of this tile here. You have a doorway, and you have a wall here blocking off, and then your cabinets and your kitchen. And then the ceiling, I need to repair the ceiling in the other house. There's no ceiling like this at the other house on the other end of the street. But this house is pretty much the same as the one we just bought. They have tile garage floor, same over there. They have a Honda Civic vehicle there that is inside the garage, so it fits. Honda Civic fits inside the garage. This guy's still not back. He left on his motorcycle. He's not even here. But he's going to bitch about anybody who parks over here alongside this right here. Anybody that parks right here, he bitches. But I'll bet you, I'd be almost willing to bet you, you just pull up by this bush up here. Yeah, I'll be willing to bet you I could pull up right here and make sure I don't have my truck right past his wall. And I'll bet you I could park right here. Because this place is empty. Yeah, there's nobody here in this house. So yeah, I can just park up here, I'm sure. I could park like this bike right here. Just park right here. There's nothing that guy can do. Maybe I'll bring my truck up here. That way I'm not next to his wall. I can just make sure the back end is not past his freaking wall for him to open his mouth to me. And this whole area is here is parkable. Maybe I'll do that. Nothing he can do about it anyway. Because it's not in front of his house then. Hey, Hernani. Come here. We can park next to this other place. The grass area where the tree is. Look at this. Why can't we park right there? My truck's not that long. If I just pull it right there, it's out of the way. It's not by his wall. He's claiming this, right, is his property, right? Right here, we put your motorcycle here, and we back my truck up here. Look at it. He can't say shit then.
You park here. You park there.
Yeah, maybe I should.
It's not permanent.
No, it's not permanent. This guy's just an asshole anyway.
They don't know how to consider people.
No.
They're claiming their property. That they're
Well, does he own that house there too?
belong to them.
Does he own that house there?
No.
Okay, then screw him. I'll just pull my truck right there. It's off of his wall. I don't have to worry about his wall. I'll be out of the street up there. And then even this green truck will be able to get out more easily because my truck is kind of blocking this green truck here,
No.
making it hard for him to get out. I noticed he turned his truck around this time back then, but I can park right there and everybody can move in and out. No problem. Is
In the grass.
there cars over here on these houses or no? Am I going to be blocking someone? I don't think so. No, there's no car there. And there is a car here, but he can back out to the street, so he's fine. Yeah, I can park here, no problem. And then Mr. Mouth over here, he can just piss up a rope. He can't say nothing. I won't be next to his wall. He can go yell at security all he wants if I park back there, and I tell security, hey, is that his house too? My car's down there at the end of the block right now. It's down by Wang's house. But tomorrow when I come back, I would just come here. I'll go around the block that way, and I'll come facing this way, like that, and just park before I reach the end of his wall there. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're leaving Friday morning, heading home. Anyway, I was going to show you Vegas, this house here, how they did it. They took an extended, you see this part here? They extended out because upstairs, normally, it would have ended just like you see this house here next door at the wall. So what they did is they had a contractor come in and they extended all to here. The balcony is an office. Then you have the balcony here and an office space behind it. So if you didn't want a balcony, which you could, we can wall that up there, pull the balcony down and wall it off and make it solid and make that part of that room right there to be two rooms side by side. Or we could rip out the center wall and make one big room up there. That could be a new big master bedroom, you know? Bigger than the other room on the other end of the house, at the back of the house. Anyway, Charm and I may do some remodeling with this thing another time. We have more money, but right now you can see how it's extended out. And they have there's a car in there right now. They have a Honda Civic parked right there in the garage. And somebody had CCTV up there. I think it's broken now, but somebody actually had a CCTV camera up there. So anyway, my sister-in-law lives right next door, which is really, really nice. So they can just go right here if there's any problems. They can go right here and tell them. They can get in touch with us, and things can be taken care of really easily. But yeah, that house has already been extended. To extend your house out like that is about 700,000 pesos. and they've already done it. One day our nanny's going to do his, and then his will come out the same as that one. He can bring his house out just like that all the way to the front. But yeah, he's talking about it. You know what I would do? I want to, yeah,
That wall.
I want to get, I want to do framing going up from the gate, okay, up to the height of the floor of the balcony up there. And I'm going to use the steel sheeting that looks like corrugated steel sheet. It's really thick steel. You weld it in, you build a steel frame, right? Like 2x2 steel,
Okay.
1/4 inch thick, or 4x4,
Attach
1/4
that.
inch thick, and make that attached to it, and then build your steel frame, and then put your corrugated steel, and then cement it.
Yeah.
So you have a deck, another cement deck, right? And
So
then
you can extend.
you can extend all the way out and just make the whole area out here balcony if you want. I would close off the wall and put a door out here and have a big balcony on the front out here if you want it. But I want to do something because I want to cover the garage is open right here. So if it rains right now, rain's going on your car. If you got laundry in there or anything, rain's going to hit your laundry.
Correct.
Who owns the stainless steel thing? They do, or the lady who
I think
they own it?
they own it.
Okay. So when they move out, they can take all their stuff with them. Then we'll see exactly what's left.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to get at least extend it out like yours is, at the height yours is, come straight out so that everything stays dry inside.
Inside.
That's what I want to do with it. I'd rather do it in cement, steel and cement, or if I can't, then I'll just do it like you do. Steel framing out, put a roof on it, boop, 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 not walk on it, you know?
Yeah.
Just put a steel roof on it,
A shield.
tied into the house with flashing, and let it go.
Additional shield also.
I just want to get the garage covered, like that one next door and yours are covered all the way out. If I can cover this all the way out, then your car's protected from the sun,
Rain.
from the rain, everything. Then you can convert this to like your living room if you want,
Yeah.
like you've done.
Yeah.
You don't need a car in there. Who the hell needs a car in there? I don't bring my car here all the time anyway.
Yeah.
And when I do, I'll be parking it on the street.
And beside.
This is my truck. Yeah.
You can park.
I'd have to leave the gate open if I park inside my truck. If I back my truck in there, I think it would stick out all the way to the sidewalk. I'd have to extend the gate like that, like that, like that, so I could put the gate around my truck to protect it. But anyway, I like it good enough. I mean, it's cheap. Pretty cheap. Not so cheap, but cheap enough.
So,
But this asshole here, this guy on the corner of Dahlia Street, and now I know he's a complete asshole. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll park there.
I thought he's yelling at you while you're inside.
No, he was yelling at me. I was sitting right here in my truck working. I had the door open, right? And I'm working on the electric switch. And he come up on his bike and started yelling at me, "Get your truck out of here. You're parked in my yard." Blah, 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 blah. And the security is right here. I looked over and both security guards are here. I'm thinking, dude, I know this is a street, you know? But I hopped in my truck. I pulled it over there. I walked back up. I talked to, there's one security left. I talked to him. And I told the guy, I said, look, I own the house right there. There's no other place to park here. That's why I'm parking here on the street. And the security guard was like, wanted to say he agreed with me. He didn't say nothing. He was, you know, writing his little notes in his notepad.
Yeah.
But he didn't call the guy out and say nothing to him either. So I just let it go. I'm parked
You don't-
down there. My truck is safer there
You
anyway.
don't have the rights to.
No, he has no right to that. But see,
Tell people
people can park here too. You can
Exactly.
park along the street here.
Yeah. And then this guy the owner of this house.
Yeah.
We're close.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. His name's Randy. Yeah, I met him. He wants to come to Masbate and visit us.
One day.
Yeah. You see this house on the corner though? I think I can park right there too.
Yeah.
There's no driveway there.
Correct.
You can park right there on the left side too. So either one, that one or back here I can park and then stay away from this
It's
asshole's house.
temporary. Nothing to.
I know. I'm not staying
Nothing
here
to
anyway.
bother. It's not permanent.
But even if I was living here, I would park where I am right there anyway. Down there on the corner in front of Wing's house, it's much safer there, I feel, than out here. Especially when you got people like him around, you know?
You own two units here.
Yep. Anyway, now the guy's just a loser. Let me catch up on my chat. We can get ready for bed here
He's
in a
not the
minute.
only one who owns the property here.
Exactly. And he needs to learn to
You need
get
and
along with
take,
everybody.
Give and take. It's obviously that's a road,
Exactly.
not his property, because the property line
Is his wall. Property line is the end of is the outside of his wall. That's it. He cannot come out farther and encroach on the sidewalk. So sidewalk don't belong to him.
Beyond that fence, it doesn't belong to him.
Yeah. What is this building he's got here? What is that? That's the other neighbors?
Who?
What's that little building?
Yeah.
That belongs to that guy?
Yes. That's 2-unit corner. Yeah, corner. 2-unit corner. Is the opposite or here?
This one, the little building.
That's there.
Who owns that? He
He owns that.
Oh, I see. Because yeah, he owns back to the center there.
Kitchen, my extended kitchen.
Ah, I see. He owns back dirty kitchen. Okay.
That's his property line.
Yeah, he owns right to here. That's it. But he owns the wall inside. He doesn't own this outside here on the street.
Right.
All right. And this guy, what is this canopy here? Whose is that?
The other property.
That guy? Because there's nobody living there, right?
No.
Okay.
You can park this here.
I am. I'm going to park there. And this little guy can keep his mouth shut. I'll make sure that my truck is just past his property line. You know, like right here. I'll make sure I'm right here, a foot past his property line, so he can't say shit. Friggin' jerk. Anyway. One of those days.
It doesn't belong in
Ray the Machine says, who's that, Mike? This is my brother-in-law. This is Hernani. This is Ganda's husband. They have two beautiful children, two beautiful daughters. I think he said he's going to try for a son next. Right? Going for a son? Child number 3? You guys might as well. 3's a good number. They'll fit in your electric car. 3 kids will fit.
Charge?
Anyway, I'm gonna just wrap things up, guys, and I'll head upstairs and get some sleep tonight. See what Charm's doing. See what Charm's up to. She's up there playing her Korean dramas or whatever the hell she does. All right. Yeah, some people like to make their own rule, but you know what? He ain't gonna make no rules with me, because I'm gonna go right to the next house down. I'm gonna park right there.
Are you going to eat this?
No, that's not mine. Somebody else left that. That wasn't mine. There are more Bisaya Pa. Who's that, Mike? This is my brother-in-law. This is my sister-in-law here. This is Marie. Her husband is her nanny. This is Charm's sister. This is her daughter. She has 2 daughters. One is in grade 3 and one is in preschool or kinder.
Kinder and grade 1.
Kinder in grade 1. They're that close. Kinder in grade 1. Yep. One guy. What do you mean a curse? I was told it means silly. Yeah. Like silly or dummy. These girls are playing games with the white man, damn it. I think you are a kid or your mama heard you saying things like that. You're going to get hit with a belt or a broom. Oh my goodness. Carrie Sherry's going to spank your butt. Hello, Scooby-Doo. How are you? Hello, welcome. Beautiful soul or Neil on salt. Yeah. You ever had to do that, beautiful soul? You ever had to kneel on salt? Oh my goodness. That wouldn't feel good at all. I'm going to beat a girl's butt in Depolog for lying to me. Here I am trying to learn some Bisaya and these girls are telling me wrong. Of course they're going to tell you wrong. Yep, Scuba, how's your back? My back's all messed up, but I'm in a place that has everything. Only in the Philippines. Yep. 6'4", I know from experience, it sucks. I'm not that tall, and I'm glad because my back is already screwed up too. It says, look at that little ass white van. No way I could fit in that. Actually, one star, you probably could. That's like it's an electric car. It's like a golf cart. It's got air conditioning. Your little van, your little electric car. Yeah, he's 6'4". You think he could fit in that car? He's 6'4". No, too short. Yeah, you couldn't fit in there. It's got wheels like a scooter. Exactly. One star. It's a very small car. Electric. Cute little thing. I'm actually thinking, I was looking at the Carol make, and then I look at this car, and there's another one that has no battery. This one has solar panel on top. Okay, it's got a solar panel for charging. It can maintain some charge on it, not a lot. It's only a couple of amps. But this one has cute little pastel wheels, just like a little electric golf cart. The only difference is it's enclosed, it has tinted windows, it has air conditioning. Okay, it can seat probably 3 in the back, 2 in the front, 5 people. You got your charging port, electric charging port, spare tire in the back. It's a good little car. And it scoots right along. It's got a low gear. If you have hills, you come onto hills, you just shift the lever down. It's like an automatic, but you can shift the lever down on it, and it'll give it like a low range gear to help you to pull hills if you need to pull hills. Oh, cutie little car, huh? This Scuba, is this what you got? The NMAX limited edition? Did you buy NMAX, or what did you buy? I know you didn't buy the Honda Beat. You were talking about NMAX or this is the NMAX here. But I didn't know if this was the one you bought, the NMAX, or if you bought the ADV. Which one did you get, Scuba? I'm learning from you guys today. Musta Scuba. Vegas Will, what's cracking? There's an old saying, Mike, walk softly but carry a big stick. Yeah, this one guy in the corner, I'm going to whap him with it, I guess, next time I come around. Just to teach him that being an asshole is not good. Electric cars everywhere, Scuba. Everybody's got one here. Look at this guy flying, passing that guy. Fast little cart. Damn. That guy must have been in high speed. He was cruising. Damn, those little carts move, huh? Anyway, everybody's on electric cars here, or motorcycles, pretty much. There's a few vehicles here. A few cars, a few trucks, but there's a Grab. Reminds you, you can get anything you want on Grab here. If I want Burger King, I'll just order it on Grab. Said, this is why I can't live in that type of neighborhood. Yeah, me either. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I wouldn't live in the city, guys. I like the little place we got, but I would absolutely never live here. I would come to visit. If my house is empty, I could stay in it. And at some point, this is going to be Micah's house. Micah will own this house. As soon as she turns 18, we're going to put the title in her name. I don't think we got to pay capital gains tax because we're not going to sell it to her. And what the lawyer told me, he said there's a thing where whoever, if you buy a house, you have to show you have income. When you buy a house, you have to show you have income, or you're making income. You have a job or something like that, he was saying. So it's going to be easy for Micah because Micah will be employed by Charm's company and she'll own this house here. So she can transfer right into her name, and that'll be the end of it. Then that'll be Micah's house. The one down at the end, we'll refurbish it. We'll make it just like this one. Same size, same everything. We'll extend it out, you know, put a nice balcony up there. So they'll have a house here, and exactly like from right here, if I stand right in front of this house right here, and I were to draw a straight line right down through these houses, you'd walk right into my house on the other end. They're exactly opposite each other on the block. You go down the end of the street, go one house over, that's the house we bought. You come here, go one house over, that's the house we bought. So it's easy to know where I live or where we bought land. And these houses, guys, these are not expensive. $28,000 US. You own a house and lot, $28,000 US. That's pretty inexpensive. you know. This guy's redoing his. He's putting his garage here on this side. And then up top, he's doing a whole full balcony. And then he can tie it, put walls in, and go right over to his house and completely enclose this whole freaking thing. It's going to be a huge house on this corner lot. It's going to be huge. He's doing here.
No?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Ano daw bukas available ka?
Message ako sa
Full body massage.
8:30 or 9.
She's
Ah,
nice.
sige. 8:30 or 9.
Okay.
Let's do it early.
Okay.
Dito
Good.
ka.
Ihi lang.
Tutoy.
Saan tayo?
Dito na lang siya.
Sa baba?
I hope she doesn't use thumbs. I had a massage one time. She was gouging me with her thumbs and using her elbows in here. Thinking I wanted a hard massage.
It will hurt. It hurts.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want
Thumb only. Like,
not even thumb. You just use your hands, you know? Use your hands to massage.
not thumb, but palm.
Yeah, the palm. That one lady in the village there, she was doing it with her thumbs and her knuckles and her elbows. I'm like, damn. I finally, I told her, I said, you know what, I had enough. Yeah, I was done. I couldn't take it anymore.
No more second time.
I never called her back. No. All right. That beautiful little car will make you feel single. Feels good for one person only. It's like saying you have two hands.
I took
They
one.
can hold each other.
I took one bracket here, Mike. Yes, at the end. I took one bracket, the steel bracket,
Yeah, the white bracket. You should.
the black.
Where are you going to mount your light at? Outside?
I'm planning if I can mount on the steel over there and rope or tire.
And it's going to shine outside?
Yeah, it's like that.
Well, it's going to be bright. I mean, it's going to be very bright. You can put it anywhere.
Or I'm planning inside that.
I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you about a project here in a minute. Beautiful. I'd have to hang my head outside the window to drive it. Yeah. 1 star, it's too small for you. Both my brother-in-law and sister-in-law said that you couldn't fit it. 6'4", you cannot fit in that little car. Not pretty much. Beautiful. 6'4", 200 pounds. He's a big guy. K-Street, 200 pounds. That's lightweight. Jimmy John's 275. Yeah, that's lightweight, Jimmy John. PK is 300. You guys are big boys. Yeah, horse. Mr. Bean Replica mini car. Yeah. Me, 6'4" too, but I may have shrunk a little through the decades. Yeah, Jimmy, that's what happened to me. I used to be 5'9". I'm like 5'8" and a half now. Last time I measured, like, what the hell happened? I'm shortening up. My bones are going together. My backbone. Yep. Yeah, that's solar on top, 1 star. Jimmy John, the little thing may not be able to move when I'm in it. Well, it'll carry, how much do you weigh, Hernani? 70?
Yeah, 70.
70 kilos, plus Ganda's probably 50, 48, 45, like that. So that's 115 kilos for you two. And then the 2 kids are light, so they're 25 total. So 140 kilos for the whole family. 140 kilos times 2.2 pounds. That's 280 pounds. Almost 300 pounds. That little car would carry 300 pounds. It's carrying them, the whole family. But you guys are big boys. You're too tall. You wouldn't be able to fit in there. You'd have to scoot the seat all the way back just to be able to sit in it, I think. Yeah.
Only for slim.
1 star says, never married, no kids, 49 years old, virgin. It's like a souped up golf cart with a huge solar panel. Yeah, that's what it is. I had 5 now, 6'2", 230 pounds. No time for the gym. 1 star, that's kind of cool, Red Taco. 49, nice age. Yeah, okay, Cherie. Matthew's a linebacker. I'm a tight end. Yeah, Matt's had 5 children. Sorry, I don't have an idea if those numbers are heavy or not, knowing you are all tall. I weigh 60 kilos. For me, I'm heavy. Yes, I weigh 74 kilos. And I'm 5 foot, almost 5'9". So I'm not very tall. Not very big. I got a little tummy, but I'm okay. So Matthew says, no more kids for me. Yep, me either. Charm says she's done, so I'm 104 kilos, Matthew says. You're only 30 pounds heavier, or 30 kilos heavier than me. 60 pounds, Matthew, heavier than I am. Wow, Matt. Well, I was a daycare teacher when I was 18. Loved the kids, but I think that taught me to slow down with the baby having at a young age. That's good. It was me lagging God's country. When I went outside, I got a little bit away from the Wi-Fi. I'm on the house Wi-Fi here. One star says 88.5 kilos. I had to Google it. All right. Basically, it's 2.2 pounds per kilo, guys. I'm 41. Had first at 20. Twins at 27. Another at 29. Last at 31. Wow. Yeah, enough for a basketball team. I've had 3. And I'm done with them. Jimmy John says, hot legs. Matthew, youngest will graduate by the time I'm 49. So it won't be as old dad to school kids. I won't be with that. One start, that's fine. Some men wants to have kids, some doesn't. We have different reasons. Yeah, one star, I'd have a kid, just haven't found a woman I want to keep for life. Not to say I've never been in a long-term relationship. I have. I've seen to hit the 6-year mark and it goes downhill. That's because you're still a virgin, one star. Your life, your choice, right? Take your time. Good luck. It's God's plan, not mine. And he'll take care of you, one star. When you least expect it, boom. He's going to hand you the woman of your dreams. It's like he did me. He handed me the woman of my dreams. So I have no complaints, no issues, no problems. Just a beautiful life. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut down my live feed. Get some sleep. If you haven't hit a like, please do. I think we were at 45 last night. I show us at 44 now. So we're like right there, same as last night. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts, the super chat. Thank you from New Zealand for the super chat you gave. All of that will go to the school. So much appreciated. And we do have big plans for Christmas party that Matthew and I will be working out, and whoever else is coming, we'll see if we can't get something good going for all the kids in the village. So far, it's going to be shoes, not slippers this year. Mike, it's hard to say this, but I want to get a tweezer and pull those hair on your legs. Don't do that. That would hurt. I do have hairy legs. You don't want to pull my legs out. Don't pull the hair off my legs. That would hurt like hell. So, good day, John Drake. Laughs. One star laughing. That's soul. Yep. Anyway, you're not pulling the hair out of my legs. I like them just fine the way they are. All right, guys, let's shut her down tonight. One more like, anybody? If not, well, we're going to shut her down, and thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate it. I got a couple things I need to get done tomorrow, and I wanted to go over and visit Dr. Zarate in Las Piñas, and I want to get my head unit done, the camera fixed. Maybe I can find it in Las Piñas or somewhere between here and there. I'll see what I can do. And then I want to find the electric switch. Hopefully the guy will contact me tomorrow morning from Banawi. I got 2 other Mitsubishi parts stores. I'm going to try to order the electric switch from them. If nobody's got it, then I go home the way I drive, the way it is. I may end up having to loosen the gearing on the back lumbar and raise my seat up a little bit because it's just too far back. I'm not even leaning against it unless I'm way back, And I don't like driving like that. It's just I hit the button one too many times trying to go back and forth, and it doesn't go forward. It just goes back only. So that tells me the little bronze wafer inside that makes contact for forward is not making contact. But the only way I will know is if I pull the whole switch apart, and I don't have my star wrenches here. I do have it in Masbate, and if I don't find it here, I will open that switch up. I'll open it up. I'll try to sandpaper the contacts and clean it myself and see if I can't get the thing working myself. So anyway, guys, everyone take care. And That is TMI. Anyway, guys, love you guys. God bless you all. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing something tomorrow. And everyone take care. Have a wonderful morning, wonderful evening, wherever you're at. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.